Hello and welcome to Roll Call!
Roll Call!
We're back for our 29th episode.
Wow.
We've made 20 of these.
Hey, you're 29.
But only for one more day.
But that means on episode 30,
You'll be 30. As you were going to say, coincidence? I think not!
That's good.
Thank you guys so much for being here as we get back into our wonderful seaside town. Before we get into the story and the recap, I'm going to roll it on over to Tristan.
All right, so last week, Monday was the post of the last play session on YouTube. Wednesday was detention. Talking about shifters.
That's me.
Coincidence? I don't think so either.
There's a lot of things lining up for you.
And Thursday we called an audible because someone got sick. I'm not going to say any names here.
We're not going to say names, but it was me.
But I'm fine.
So instead of a roll for bluff, we did a performance check where we played Doom.
It was a lot of fun.
Indeed.
Yes.
So that brings us to today. So that means on Monday it'll be this play session on YouTube. No detention Wednesday because, again, it's every other week. Thursday should be a roll for bluff unless someone gets sick again.
Oops.
And then Friday we will not be playing, correct?
No, you're not playing. I will be out of town.
How could
So maybe we will be doing another performance check.
Hashtag betrayed.
So things are always in a constant kind of like state of flux sometimes. So the plan, I think, is a performance check on Friday in place of a
It'll
session.
be fun. It'll be great. I'll be watching. I'll be in chat spamming you guys.
Unless someone wants to be a guest DM.
Yeah, unless someone they do a DM, but
Like I said,
we'll put that. We'll put that on social media to let you guys know what's going on or any other announcements.
Let's see. If you've been following Vampires, I think this Saturday will not be one either.
Yeah, no, we are not going to be playing Vampire the Masquerade tomorrow due to some different events going on. But we will be playing next Saturday, so.
And as always, like we mentioned last time, we do have a Discord, so you can find that if you're looking for us. And yeah, I think that covers just about everything that I can think of.
And the last announcement is an early happy birthday to Chris!
Yay! He's hitting the old man years.
Okay, I don't
He
think
can join
30 is
you.
old man years.
Shut up! I'm already 30. I know it. It's true. Don't let them lie to you.
Did you see how his hair turned white?
Look at it. I'm going gray.
There
I
you
still got a decade.
Oh, that's right. You're the
That's
baby.
some anime
I'm
glasses.
so old.
All right, so let's get back into it. Last time on our Bards and Nobles campaign, the team had been visited by a group of harpies that Solomon unfortunately missed approaching on the horizon, as well as an arc-like phoenix. Through just the blindest of dumb luck.
And charm.
And natural
Chet
20s.
was able to get the arc-like phoenix into a mood and condition where it was not afraid of Chet or the rest of the group and proceeded to not attack. To which the harpies were astounded by. And Chet, as quick as he fixed the situation, just turned it the other way by showing that his pouch was full of food to which the harpies wanted. All of it. All of the endless chili that he realized his bag had never run out of and had a mark of his god on it. Battle ensued. Chet, in his first foray into battle, did decent. Got beat up a lot. What were you, like 5 health until you went down?
Yeah, but
It was all
yeah,
part
he
of the
did pretty
plan.
good, though, considering
Yeah.
that he sort of lured him into one spot and then turned around and was like, bam, sorry, Solomon, by the way.
Yeah.
So, after that, the rest of their journey back towards the continent of Erotas went pretty smoothly. And while they were about a mile or so off the coast, they saw a very large plume of black and gray smoke. The group was divided on what they should do, but ultimately decided to go at least see if anything was happening on the coast that they should interfere with, but not to get too involved in case it was something like a ritual, as Soren knew from his own experience of pyres and large fires.
It's my religion.
When the team got to the city, they discovered that the city's name was Kelna, and it was a fairly decent sized town, not as large as Dramic by any stretch of the imagination, but they were burning a very large pyre as a ritual. They discovered it was a ritual that has been happening. After exploring the town, Chet found some more magic. Liren and the rest of the gang went to see what was going on. Morena, experiencing more freedom in her words,
Freedom.
nearly got the group in some trouble, but modified memory to smooth things over.
She got herself in trouble, then fixed it.
On the other side, Chet met Miss Turi, who gave a quest to him to go and find and meet with someone she was friends with and cared for, who lived at the manor on top of the top of the town. Everything was going well. They also found out that he was cursed.
Everything was going well.
Until the
And
curse.
then the curse happened.
So now, where we left off after Soren had talked to Thor in a temple to the older beings and older gods of the sea, Solomon, Morena, and Chet were all impacted by the curse. And that's where we're going to start, with Soren coming out of his talk with Thor and you guys discussing that Liren will be waiting in the boat while you guys do your thing. Liren begins to head off.
Alright, what time is it about now?
I do believe I said it was around 2. You still have a few hours.
Because it was about 5 is when they wanted
Yeah.
to meet.
Dude, you were all glowy.
I do that sometimes.
To coin a phrase, damn, that's cool.
You know, that is pretty cool.
Right. So, as cool as it is, we do have some more things to figure out here. So, especially seeing how one of our members here is fastly being approached by a curse, gesturing towards Morena, because you said that hers is creeping.
Hers is creeping a little bit more.
And as Thor had warned, Morena, I believe you are in much more danger, being much more related to the sea, as it were. If this was a mountain disease, I'd probably be more towards it. If it was like a banana disease, probably you. Humans are susceptible to a lot of things.
You're just gonna keep milking that joke, aren't you?
Do you not like bananas?
You know, I go back and forth.
Okay, so then on a good banana day, if they were poisoned,
You could say you don't find them appealing some days.
You're not playing.
well,
Strike one.
we'll split the
Unless it was Liren speaking.
As she leaves.
You don't find them appealing? You better split.
Oh gosh, enough of you.
So we have several hours before my, we'll say, learning experience of the rituals. I'm not sure what we should do until then, because right now all we know is that there is a curse. Thor has suggested beating the answers out of people, which, though I'm all for, I'm not sure it's always the best course of action in a town that we are not.
So Thor just wants us to run around and start beating the crap out of people?
No, he's more suggesting, if need be, knock around some answers. Especially when he feels that his name is being taken in bad taste, if you will. If there are things such as Morena has put it delicately, sacrifices.
Shh, we're in a temple.
It would be wise not to be as loud as I am.
So let's say Thor is just not happy with if he is being associated with things of that nature. So I don't know, Chet, did you get anything that would be helpful here as far as... I mean, you guys explored that area much more than some of us did. We were over by the ritual.
I mean, outside of the couple spells I found, I didn't really focus on much else.
Well, then I am at a loss for what to do until I learn more about what is going on.
Well, maybe we can,
Ask around, maybe, I guess? I mean,
you said that they weren't really too thrilled to try to talk to you guys earlier, right? So I reckon they might not be too open about it now.
I think it came down to the questions that were asked.
Gotcha.
They might take it better from a cleric. There's a lot of those around here.
Yes, but specifically of the sea. You are quite the opposite with the sun.
At this point,
I
you
could
guys hear from the opening of the temple.
My turn.
See, it is brother.
No, crap.
Brother!
Ah, their partner, how can I help you?
What are you doing inside of the temple to the old ones?
It seemed like a good place to speak to Thor. Focal point of, I guess,
A ley line?
more or less.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't see a rainbow bridge, so I figure this would be second best.
Just gonna look and be like, well, I was about to do a ritual to, and he gestures to the large Kraken depiction on the back. I was going to do a ritual seance to one of the progenitors of the chaos of the sea.
And I'll gesture to the Kraken and be like, the thing that, and forgive me, it looks to me to resemble the Kraken, which I know Father said was anti what you guys were doing. I'm just clarifying, not trying to impose on anyone's belief.
My father and I disagree. I believe that all things have a place and balance within the world, and we should give respect to all. Plus, this is a depiction of a being. There are many different ones.
Valid point.
So, as you might see as the Kraken, I might see as a defender of an island.
Which is why I tried to clarify. And meant no offense. Just with my religion, there is that version of the closest thing to this, and I'm fully aware that that might not even be what this is. I mean, the sea holds many secrets, and for all I know, there are multiple of beings of similar natures that have different roles to play.
Quite. Now, if you'd excuse me. Because he just walks up past you to the mural. You see his formal merfolk type regalia still on. So he sits. He crosses his legs, sits in front of the mural, and just begins to breathe deeply and quietly to himself.
Let's go.
He does have a pretty sick outfit on, though.
Yes, I know. Let's go.
As we walk out, I'm going to be like, I wonder if they sell that in the market.
Well, we can find out.
I'm going to guess.
Guys, I could be a sea monkey.
That's what Solomon does.
You missed me.
Let's split, guys.
Now, I know we're walking out currently, but can I make a history check on the depictions of the old gods?
Yeah.
That's at 25.
You know a whole bunch about them. You know that, there are many, many things in the deep that are some of evil, some of neutrality, some of good. They're a wide range. There are many depictions of each thing depending on what side of history you're on. If you're a more land-based town, you know that sometimes they can have a higher status because people don't interact with their more chaotic evil nature or their more destructive sides. What would you specifically like to know? Like, what's a question you want to answer?
I think I was more looking for like specifically if I knew which god he was referencing to, brother. Like because he said Kraken, but I didn't know if brother had like another name or.
From what you can tell, he's not really going to one.
Okay, so it's the general.
It's just the general. If you want to put it under the easy way, the old ancient leviathans.
Got it.
Because it is a leviathan, which, as we talked about last time, can be a gigantic
Right.
fish, a squid, an octopus, an elemental. So he's just going for a ritual for the deep sea leviathans.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Alright, so we'll leave. There's not a door, right? It's just an opening.
It is an opening. As you leave, leave me your marching order.
I'll go last.
I was shooing everyone else, so I figured out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I would
Give me a perception.
Are we trying to see if there's something fishy going on?
That's a non-natural 20.
You hear, as you're walking out, you hear the of bubbles and water coming from behind you.
Magic. And that's just hearing. If I turn, do I see anything?
Are you going to?
Yes. If I hear him, I'm like.
As you turn, there's no one in there.
Holy cow.
Magic, y'all. Magic.
He got eaten by a wall kraken.
Yes, the most
Rock
deadly.
tentacles come flying out and drag him into it.
Hate to see it happen.
You to see wall krakens taking the best of us.
So what do you guys do?
I'll turn back and be like, guys, he gone.
Did he just?
You know there's only one exit. You're in it.
Can I go back and do an investigation check?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, maybe he just has invisibility.
Or teleported.
As you walk over, the floor looks as if sea foam has been there. There's like a wave that hit it and recessed.
Is there?
Yeah, maybe he. I think his guy communicates with him too. There's sea foam here, so he's probably not here anymore.
I mean, I did hear bubbling and the such, and magic.
Yeah.
And whereas maybe I sit isolated, maybe he is brought somewhere underwater.
It's true.
Ooh, that's an idea. Maybe I can peek under the water to see if there's anything going on. Seeing how, without Lyrid, I am the only one that can breathe underwater. See if maybe there's, I don't know, something that seems like pollution going into the water is angry, or if I see something that resembles the curse reaching up, or even an army of Tritons, I don't know. I mean, we have time to waste, and I can spend some of that time.
I mean, but we're supposed to stay away from the water, right?
Yeah, but he hasn't been cursed, so
So,
let him
but you
go
would have to
swimming.
go alone.
We'll watch at a distance,
But I
buddy.
mean, bracelets.
Do they work underwater?
Bracelets.
Well, yeah. Well, it's not like you guys are going to separate or anything, are you?
I don't know. Day's still early.
Just a thought. I just thought maybe if we could see what is affecting the water would.
I mean, if you want to risk it, I just didn't know if you'd want to go alone.
I mean, I'm not going to cast any magic or anything, but
What would that?
it seems to be that's what's causing a lot of the connection to people. They were casting magic on the mayor, and now anyone who has done so is
Wait,
affected.
who is casting magic on the mayor?
Yeah, that's how.
Oh,
that's
sorry.
how
The
we
way you
got
said
cursed.
that, I thought you made it sound like other people were.
Someone was doing it to
Yes,
him.
yeah. That's sorry.
Mine's on my finger too, right?
Yes, you all are.
Cool. I mean, not cool in the slightest.
Sorry, I heard a heavy thud. I'm like, oh no.
I'm just.
I mean, you do it.
Roll
You do
percentages.
you, man. We'll just sit here and wait, I guess.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't recommend sitting here. He was not.
I don't know where you'd like us to go. I suppose we can go back to the ship. Well, technically, we shouldn't be on the ship either. So where exactly do you recommend we go?
Wait, why shouldn't we be on the
Because
ship?
we shouldn't go near the water. Remember?
Chad's very matter of fact right now. At this point, you hear a cracking and like popping sound as Morena. You see it
Oh,
as your hand becomes immobile.
holy cow.
I love that you went from like immobile. Boo.
Can't move my head.
Well, goodness gracious.
You two have nothing happen.
This is bad, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I did say that I believe that she is going to be more susceptible to the curse, being closely acquainted with the ocean, being
What?
aquatic elf and everything.
Wait, if you can't move your hand, does that mean you can't cast spells?
She has another hand.
This one works.
Do you want to try seeing if you can you dispel it again? See if that'll help.
Well, when I used magic, it increased it. So,
And when I use magic, I got the curse.
so it
Well, I mean, you
So
already
wait a
have it, you
minute.
can't get it again.
Wait. So we
Why
can't.
don't you throw some of your chili on it?
Like a topical ointment?
I don't think that'll help.
This is from the land meets the sea, and it balances
meant
out.
because when you used your dispel magic earlier, it slowed it down. That's why I was seeing if you could do it again. I can't do it right now because I don't currently have the components prepared, but
You know what, Chet? I don't care what anybody says about you. You're all right in my book. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic
Wait,
On
on Morena's hand.
what level?
What the hey? Let's go with 5th level.
All right, roll. That look you just gave Tristan was like 5th level's not strong enough.
well, if he rolls high enough, it might help. I mean, all he's got is up to 5th level, so.
Plus your spell attack mod.
Which is what, 9?
Yeah.
16.
So 16. Nothing.
You see, you get the sense you extend your divine magic towards the curse, and you feel it start to go into the barnacles and the hands, and then you just feel it get expelled.
Okay. Did it hurt her at all?
No.
Okay.
no, thanks for
Does it
trying.
accelerate or anything, or is it still
No.
the same? Okay.
Well, thank God for that.
Well, this is mighty strong. I mean, I'd be willing to try chili. I mean, it's magical chili at this point.
give me your hand.
What are you gonna lose some of your chili with
Pull
your
out some
infinite
the
bag of
I'll
chili?
put some on her hand.
You have a hand full of chili.
Don't you want to roll your
It wasn't
percentage?
about. It wasn't about wasting.
Just look at that. It's a handful of chili.
It's chili.
Did it burn
Chili.
her?
There are no magical
It's not-
properties in it.
It's not. No, the pouch keeps it at the perfect eating temperature, so it does
Okay.
not burn her hand.
Good. Well,
It's
that's
a
good.
magic pouch of chili. It was worth a shot.
So I guess I'll just eat it.
Out of her hand, your tongue now has barnacles on it.
Oh gosh. Oh no, don't do
I'm
that.
not gonna be that evil.
There was a part of
Alright.
you that considered it for a
Look,
hot second.
you've got Squidge with you,
Yes, I do.
so be careful if you're going to go underwater.
That's true. Well, I'd probably give him back to you before
Squidge can float.
I mean, he can swim. He's very good at swimming. He's a strong swimmer, but he doesn't like swimming.
He can only hold his breath for like a minute tops.
Shut up. He's a strong swimmer, all right? He's got a huge lung capacity for a snake.
I runs in my
He's
family.
a short distance swimmer. He's excellent at it.
I mean, other than that, I mean, there's just walking around town.
All right. We'll walk around town.
I'm gonna find a fish outfit.
All right.
That was just Solomon saying.
I know. I'm just. Oh God. What are you doing, Marina?
Still eating chili.
Out of my hand.
You're gonna go to the ocean.
But we're all walking out.
To
of
the
temple.
sea, Mr. Todd.
I mean, everyone's advising me not to do it, so...
Well, I need to know what you guys are doing.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I said let him go swimming.
Alright, yeah, I guess I will find a kind of a shore that's easily accessible for me to
The
come.
entire town is gated off with a wall except for the docks.
So go to the docks.
Yeah, I guess going into the docks would be the...
There is a part next to the docks that's it's walled and it's just a beach down. But
Yeah, I'll do that.
okay,
Another beach day.
as you walk there, you notice people are looking at Morena's hand a lot.
I thought I had my hand under my robe.
Did
oh
you?
no, I'm eating it.
Yeah, you're eating chili.
Yeah.
So
It's a glove.
everyone just sees Morena barnacle hand unmoving eating chili, and they're just like,
Wow, Miranda, that's a real neat glove you have on.
roll deception
Right?
at disadvantage.
What? I said that first though.
I know, but he's selling it.
Oh boy.
So, advantage.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Wait, where's my
Deception. It's a +0.
Yikes.
Being a
It's a 3.
seaside town where people know barnacles exist and know what barnacles look like, it'd be really hard to pass off a barnacle glove.
Do I notice
I got it
people
at a
staring?
souvenir shop.
Yes.
Yeah. Anybody who's close by?
There are people walking up and down. There's a person with his cattle walking some grain.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Give me your hand. You ever seen anything like this before?
My chili.
Not the chili. Ignore the chili.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sorry for your loss.
Can you explain that to me? I'm not from this part.
Can't. Gotta go. And I'll spit in the ground and just walk away.
Like, at her or just like... as
On the
a-
ground. Just not like not at her, just towards the ground. And he'll walk away.
To emphasize his leaving.
So, what was that about beating answers out of people?
Have him make a wisdom save. 17.
Being as his regular dude, yeah, he fails.
Okay, so he's charmed. We have a telepathic link as long as we're on the same plane of existence.
What spells you cast?
Dominate person.
Oh? No!
Oh. There's such a spell?
So, oh yeah. So yeah, you just see, is it verbal and somatic?
It is verbal and somatic. Yep.
So what do you say?
Be like, excuse me, sir, I'm gonna need you to come right back on over here.
And as you do that, you see, as you say, excuse me, sir, you see a little bit of hand weaving and then just point. And then you just, well, what can I do you for?
Listen. I'm just trying to be friendly and help my friend. And maybe you can help me help my friend.
Yes,
So-
of course.
So what do you know about this? Because you clearly, you know something.
He still gets a little uncomfortable. Well, to help you, friend, that's a curse that was said to be gone. There was generations ago. The Mayfire family, they were cursed with it, and they sacrificed their youngest daughter to the sea, and the curse was lifted. And the town has been in prosperity since then. But I don't understand why you have it. But that curse, the curse that was given, it turns you into the best way to put it is we returned from the sea from whence we came. Before there was land, there was the sea.
Got it. And sacrificing children's the only way to stop it. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, that's what they did. I mean, personally, here we have you see him.
Whoa.
Well, that's weird.
You check. Well, that's weird. Move on to the next person. Dominate.
Okay. Is anybody else in the immediate vicinity? Okay. I'm just gonna.
Watch the reaction.
No, I'm just going to stand in front of the body that just keeled over.
Oh, you're trying to block the view?
Yeah.
You are on a street, so people can see it.
Okay.
Visibility.
I'm gonna go up and be like, "Oh, sir, are you okay?" And sort of like start shaking him.
You see, he has sea foam spilling out of his mouth.
Got drunk.
Roll deception.
Yeah.
I was gonna do the same thing.
I got a not 20.
Some people are looking at you like, oh, that makes sense.
I'm gonna sort of
Okay.
straighten up and go over to Soren. So this gentleman has sea foam coming out of his mouth.
Wait, is Soren still with us?
I was gonna say I thought I was walking towards.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought we went with him.
Yeah, they said they were following you.
Oh, okay.
They're only going to go so far, though.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna cast detect magic on
What's the range?
the sea foam.
Well, your eyes just get
Right.
nice glasses, so I just need another range.
Right. 30 feet.
Okay. Good to know. So, other than the usual standard affair, you see, yes, he has conjuration inside of him, as well as necromancy,
Okay.
as well as there is the same thing on the barnacles.
Oh,
He had
so
barnacles on?
we did that.
You have the yeah, you have that as well.
You did that.
No. What are you saying?
Yeah, but he's sea foaming because
He.
he. Sorry.
Are you saying this to Solomon?
No, I'm just
Clarifying.
clarifying.
Okay.
But I'll say it as Solomon. Wait a second. It's the barnacle. You did that to him.
No, friend. I reckon someone else did that to him. Same person who did this to us. See, I'm not buying this crap with the curse. I think somebody's doing this crap for some reason. Something in the sea. I think you're right. Go look in the sea.
So there's no one else that I can see within 30 feet that could
That's-
have conjured that. Okay.
Not that no one else is glowing.
It's a 120
Okay.
foot spell.
You wish.
No, I'm saying the person who cast
Oh.
it would have been like, and 120 feet. You can't see me.
I think this curse is making our spells do bad things.
My God, I'm a hit guy.
I don't think that's how it works.
At this point,
Oh,
someone's-
because you're an expert.
No,
on-
I'm just saying this. I don't think that's how it works. I think
You
Just
think
wanna-
we're being bamboozled?
A priest walks over and goes, as he's holding his censer is done. There's no longer any
Inside.
incense coming out of it. He's just going back.
It's okay.
You wanna tell me what in the Umberlee is going on here?
He had one too many.
He got drunk. I mean, as
Roll
the
me
test
a straight roll.
Because it's disadvantage and advantage at the same time.
Disadvantage because he's
Because
not
of
an
how
idiot.
I said it.
2, advantage because Rena's helping, but that makes it a straight roll. So whatever you roll, you don't get a modifier.
Okay. It's a +0, dang it. 17.
That's pretty good. But it could have been a lot worse.
And he's like, oh. All right.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
Um,
I'm gonna pick him up and just kind of like put him on my shoulder. Like, we'll get him back home.
were those his? Is that his cart? You see, there is a cow pulling a cart of hay that's just standing there.
Do you happen to know who this guy is? I don't even know his name.
I do believe his name is Fred. He's from one of the farms outside of town.
Farmer Fred, great. Let's put him on the card, shall we?
You know where
I'm
he
gonna
lives?
put him on the card.
Smack the cow.
You just put him in the hay. You just. Just did a bad thing. So yeah, he's in. He is passed out, sea foaming it up.
And no one's done a medicine check at all.
So he's not dead.
Nope.
Just see.
I was just about to ask. Do I need to do a medicine check, or can I tell if he's breathing or not?
You do a medicine check. Do a medicine check for sure.
14.
He is breathing, but it sounds. You go close to where his mouth is. It sounds like there's pops of like foam in water. So
Okay.
his lungs are semi-filled.
Emergency trach.
Oh boy.
First, roll me a medicine check.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna assume you're gonna use part of some kit to do a tube.
Yeah, I wanted to see what kind of kits I have.
You probably have some sort of tubing. So I'll allow this.
I'll use a pen if I have to.
Okay, so he's gonna need a medicine check, a history check.
Well,
and
medicine check
sleight
is
of
gonna be a
hand.
part of that.
Alright, so medicine check is a 13.
Okay, you have a rough idea how to do it. Now I need to do sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
We're gonna kill Fred. Fred has a wife and children.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
getting horrible rolls.
That's how Solomon's justifying this. We don't know if he has a family.
Oh boy.
Sleight of hand's a 6.
Oh boy.
Somebody
God,
stop me,
he's
please.
dead. Oh no.
And then a history check?
Hold
you
person, make a wisdom save.
No, he already did it.
No, damn it.
said? And then a history check?
No, that was part of the medicine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go for it. You're like, okay, if I'm gonna do a tracheotomy, I just need to. And the cow like jolts, and you go, and he just now has a very large gash. So I'm gonna roll 3d6.
Wait.
I gotta roll damage. I gotta roll 3d4.
Oh, God.
Cure wounds, cure wounds, cure
I'm
wounds.
going
You
to.
just impacted a knife into this man's throat.
He's dead.
He is now unconscious.
He's at 0.
So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
As someone goes, oh my god!
Trust me, I'm a cleric.
Alright.
Does any sea foam come out?
Oh yeah. The blood is bubbling with foam.
Holy cow. Okay.
No, the cows cause the problem.
Alright. So I cast Cure Wounds. So... Wait.
It's 1d8
Yeah,
plus
sorry,
5.
1d8.
I was like, D20? What are you
Nope.
attacking
Yeah.
him with cure wounds? Heal! Heal!
Be healed! In the name of Palor!
Smack.
Horrifying.
It's a paladin.
Okay, he gets healed 8 points.
So he's alive as you see the crack in his chest and throat heal up. He now has
Okay.
a scar.
Okay.
People are now coming over to you.
Does anyone know where this man lives?
A woman goes, I have to tell the priest, and she runs.
Didn't the priest just watch him do this?
Yeah, he is in stunned silence that he just watched another cleric stab into a man and rip it open. He's like, I'm gonna need to ask you to stay here.
Chet's gonna grab Sorn and sort of just whisper to him, you need to leave now, friend.
Alright,
The rest of us will take the heat. You get yourself in the water.
okay.
He's modifying memory anymore.
Take the heat, nothing. I'm gonna go invisible. I'm not. But I'm just.
Or you
I was gonna be like, fire spell!
Or you can cast it on me, and I can get away stealthily.
Too late. You're trying to go away. Roll still.
16.
Listen, my heart was in the right place.
His wasn't.
Your heart was in the right place, but you can
Your
just blame
hands
the,
were not.
You can just blame the barnacles.
Just blame the barnacle.
Blame the barnacles.
You make it. No one seems to notice in all the confusion them rushing over to Solomon. Some people are attempting to grab your arm so you no longer move.
Holy cow.
I'm gonna try to charm some people. I'll do it 3 times.
Everybody okay? We got a
Just try
bar.
It's not concentration?
It with the eyes of charming.
Oh, it's right. Your eyes are charming. It's been a day, so you can, yeah. It's been more than a day.
I haven't used it yet.
So yeah, no, yeah, I forgot it wasn't that then here. So you're gonna try and look at people and be like,
Yeah, just try to like de-escalate the situation.
all right, pick 3. I'll describe the scene. There are a few women who are standing in shock silence as they are carrying goods. The priest is attempting to grab you. You also see what appears to be a woodsmith. I don't know woodsmith. A wood carver, as well as a blacksmith, who are pulling a cart themselves down the road in the opposite direction. So they are the 3 individuals trying to grab you.
I will try those 3.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, 13.
It's the saddest part that doesn't get increased.
I know.
Free saves. Wood carver saves. That's cocked. They all save.
All right. I will burn my last first level to do.
I'll cast
no, I
calm
won't.
emotions.
Banish on everyone.
Thank you. It's like
All right. I'm gonna roll a whole bunch. And that affects how many? Just anybody, or is there a certain number?
It just says a 60-foot range.
Okay. Wow, you're gonna get everyone.
each
Where's
unit
my
in 20-foot radius sphere.
Oh, sorry.
So that's 40 feet.
40 feet. That's enough. What's the DC?
It's pardon.
The save.
Oh,
I'm assuming.
charisma 17. 17.
Fail.
We need to also make it unless we choose
Success.
The priest. He's not
to
just
fail.
a
Chet
dude.
succeeds.
Chet makes it. Solomon, you need to roll with a charisma save.
Oh, Christmas save.
Or you can choose to fail.
Or you can just choose to calm down. I mean,
You're
I
much
don't
more
feel like
chill
you're
than you
too
already are.
freaked out right now, but
Yeah, I'll choose to fail.
you're pretty calm.
You're,
Just get calmed.
You're chill.
The rest of them are like, the rest of them calm down, and like the blacksmith and the wood carver are like, all right, we're gonna stand here, but don't go anywhere. And the priest is like, what?
Listen.
No!
This,
I want to
this
look.
No! And he goes out and he pulls out a
What's your
whip.
persuasion?
Whoa.
Persuasion.
That's my
Yeah.
people.
What's
Yes.
your persuasion
Do it.
at? All right. I'm gonna be like, sir, please, you don't need to do that. I want to persuade him to not try and.
Disadvantage,
Man.
go for it.
Oh.
He's not an idiot.
Nope.
But
he
I.
whips you first.
Well, yeah, it would be a 10 though. But yeah.
That one's a nat one.
Yeah.
He's gonna go, I don't know what you're doing in this town. I don't know what you're doing. Umberlee, guide me. And he is going to whip, and you see as he does, his whip forms a tentacle, and it's going to
A whole
connect
person.
around. Okay, so what is your dex?
My dex is +5.
Okay, we're gonna do a dexterity to see if he can get the whip off first. So, because he is in there going, and it's gonna go as you see it turn into a tentacle, and it heads towards Marina's neck to.
Morano's neck.
I almost want to hit him with Black Everett's tentacles.
So you roll.
She's the most barnacle.
Dex. Oh, you should beat this.
That's a 20, not nat.
Yeah, you beat his 10.
So,
So you see him go for it, and as he begins to bring the whip around, it magically starts to go for your neck, but he can't get the entire whip motion, so it goes like right in front of your neck and gets stopped. So he's going to roll. He fails. He rolled a 3. So he is.
Sir, this is a misunderstanding. Please allow me to explain. I promise I will tell you the whole truth. I don't want to hurt you. You don't want to hurt us. Let's just have a friendly conversation. There's reasons why things happen.
There's reasons why things
Just
happen.
give us the opportunity to talk to you. That's all I'm asking.
Well, you got him held, so you can just talk to him. You don't have to let him go.
I know. I'm trying to. I'm trying to put this
Can I
friendly
whisper?
person.
Can I whisper to Marina?
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper. He's the only one who saw exactly what happened. You could modify his memory.
Or kill him.
Oh.
Solomon would not say that.
No.
I want to say I wouldn't.
There's
He
a
was ready to kill
situation
kids.
going on with this curse or whatever. We're trying to figure it out. This gentleman over here we were talking about it, and then he started getting sea foam in his throat. My good friend here, tried to do, I suppose, a really horrible tracheotomy, and didn't do so good. And that's what you saw. And then he healed him. That's it. That's what happened. That's the guy's honest truth. Now I'm gonna drop my hold, and then we can keep talking, and I'll drop hold person.
Damn it, Jim! I'm a cleric, not a doctor.
Wait. That's both. He stops. Alright. Let's talk then.
Good, thank you.
Gonna need you to wait here.
We'll wait.
We're not going anywhere.
Okay.
Okay. So let's to Leon, who sees you. She's on the boat because the dock's not that big, so she can just see. She's just sitting on the deck. She's gonna be like, Storm, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go in the water.
Where's everyone else?
In town. Probably getting in trouble.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here.
Probably a good idea.
I seem to remember this happening when Laren was underwater and Soren went underwater and had like that exact exchange. What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
I'm underwater. What are you doing?
So, you go down to the south side of the docks where the beach is.
I'm gonna hold my hands out in front of my beard, and I'm gonna be like, all right, Squidge, if you can understand me, could you crawl into my hand real quick? I'll see if I can actually talk to you.
As he sticks his head out and just curls it, so he's looking at you upside down.
Oh, okay. Give me a rattle if you understand what I'm saying. All right, cool. This will make this go a lot easier. So, I'm going into the water. I can't imagine you would like to go into the water, being a snake and all. Would you like for me to find you a place on this beach while I go under, or would you like to swim?
You see him pop out, and he just goes to the beach and finds like a little pocket of like a nice soft area of sand that's getting hit by the sun. He just like, and it's just his head sticking out, looking at the water.
Awesome. All right. I wanted to make sure that you were safe because I don't want you to get hurt.
Squidge is as smart as his master.
And I don't want Chet to be mad at me if I got you hurt. So, I'm going to go in the water. I'll be back shortly, and I'll call for you when I'm done if you don't see me. Give me a rattle if you got it. I'll take that as a yes.
He's under the sand, so he's not really can't really hear. They just see it shake.
All right.
Just like.
All right. And I guess I will start
Walking in.
wading into the water.
And in the usual south, the sea is cold, but you're fine with that. As you go into the water, you see the waves aren't super strong on this part. It's a pretty calm day out. It's not the sky is nice and blue with a few spotted clouds. As you begin to go deeper and deeper and walk out farther and farther, and the water slowly rising. As soon as you get under the water, roll me a perception check.
Let's see. That is 17.
You see there are practically no fish. There's no wildlife.
Vegetation, nothing.
Vegetation seems fine.
Okay. But no actual.
No fish, no crabs, no anything.
Well, that's weird. How are they getting the food? Alright, I'm gonna go into kind of like where the cusp of where I can't see anymore, because I imagine deeper is where certain things are.
So you find an area, since it does slope for a bit and eventually it tapers off, and you're on just semi-flat ground.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're walking, and you can just. As you walk, you find there are bits and pieces that drop off like more and more. Is there a certain thing you're looking for, or you're just going around?
I'm going to see if there's anything out of the ordinary outside of, like, no fish. Like, something that would cause an alarm or something that would be like, that's really unusual.
Like an oil pipeline.
Like an oil pipeline.
After walking for about 10 minutes, just out and deeper and around the dock and area, you come upon an area of a patch of sea. For some reason, the current isn't moving around it. It's stale. It looks murky and cloudy, almost as if there's a fog in the water.
Like it's like a column of water that's like randomly murky.
Just an area. There is a spot. It's on the ground. There's a spot above it that's fine, and next to it. As you get closer to it, you can see it's about a mile long, but it's only maybe, since you're deep down, it's maybe only 50 feet tall.
Can I get to the edge of the area and like kind of move around some of the sand that's at the base of it to see if I can find something?
So as you go to the edge and you move the sand, you see your dig, and it begins to settle. The fog goes down into the hole you've made.
You've discovered the lost city of Atlantis.
It's only a mile long. How crap is that?
It's the tiniest city, Atlantis. Mini.
Atlantish.
Atlantish. So the fog drops into as I start to get it fills in the area. Is the sand any different, or is it darker?
It's like sand. Roll me another perception.
That's a natural 20.
All right.
It's almost a 2. That
Uh-oh. Spoopy music.
was really bad. Roll for initiative. Son of a bitch!
Underwater initiative.
He'd be fine with it. In fact, there's only 2 people who would be fine with it. The rest of you guys would be like, oh.
I just need my iron boots and my water tunic.
Oh, you like Legend of Zelda?
Yeah,
Swear to God. So, as you are listening and you breathe because you can, and smelling and getting the senses of it, something putrid hits your nose.
Oh, that's not good.
And you hear the sound
Oh shoot.
from inside of the fog.
Well, that's not good.
That's no moon.
Well, it's I think it's going to be one of those situations from the same basic thing of, this isn't a cave. There's something in there.
It was an Alaskan bullworm.
No. I'm not an Alaskan bullworm.
No,
It's a Hawaiian bullworm. Go on.
It's a Russian bullworm. But I don't see anything. I can hear it.
You
and
you
sense
cannot see
it's
2 feet into there.
Okay.
Fight it, Sora.
Yes.
Fight it with your bare hands.
I'm gonna start kind of backing up toward I'm clearly there's something there, but there's definitely not something that I want to take on.
You hear another one from inside. And then another one. And another. And you hear roughly 10.
Oh man.
This is like an army. All right, something.
Swim
Can I gauge about
my
how
way,
far out from
do,
the shores
swim
this
my way.
is?
You walk for about 10 minutes. I mean, you're usual for, your much larger speed.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, probably like 3/4 of a mile. You're pretty far out. In fact, you went over this in your boat.
Does it look like the murky area is like shifting anywhere?
Nope, it is staying in that little puck. It doesn't. The barrier seems pretty solid.
Okay. I'm going to try and be intelligent and start to back away and start kind of heading back to shore. With my only thought being like, okay, this is possibly someone's reinforcements ready to do something, but I don't understand the language being spoken, and that's not good. So I'm just gonna.
Are you turning to stealth?
Yes. That's a nat 1.
As you begin to back up, you kind of are taking focus into this, and you forget that there is a drop, and you and stir up a large cloud as everything goes quiet.
Oh, man.
Time to go.
As from the cloud you see what appears to be a person covered in barnacles.
Oh, dear God.
Davy Jones.
As it comes towards you.
That's horrifying.
Does it seem threatening?
You cannot tell. It seems to shake and
It's not human anymore.
Is its hands?
coming towards
Well,
you.
like, I was gonna say, are they empty, or does it seem to like have a weapon of some
It does
sort?
not have a weapon, but its hands are covered in sharp barnacles.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get up to my feet and continue to retreat.
Okay. You're on the ground, so you have your movement to get up, and you begin to move the 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
As it fully comes out, you see the front is human. You see on the back, it looks like a rock is connected to it, and it trails off back into the smoke as as you get far enough away, it and goes back in.
Oh, gosh.
That's why I love D&D.
Nightmare fuel.
You're gonna make fun monster noises. Forget NPC noises, and some voices, monster noises.
So yeah, I'm just gonna try and kind of like hurry back to.
So we'll go to you guys. He's there. He's just standing awkwardly quiet, and eventually the calm emotions wears off after the minute. And
he wasn't charmed.
no, the calm emotions affected everyone else.
Okay.
And they are like, "What? Hey, you!" And they go back to grab you.
Oh, gosh.
Wait, everyone,
Gents,
it's okay.
please.
The priest goes, "Guys, let's calm it down. See what they have to say. I'm gonna ask you to step away from Fred, though."
I'm going to step away from Fred.
Look, I think important thing number one, we need to make sure this guy's okay.
Well, it appears your spell worked, and you patched up the wound.
But what about the sea foam?
Well, let's see what I can do. He walks over, and he's like, "All right. What's sea foam?"
Is it still there? It's gone.
What?
He's gonna be like, "What are you talking about? You said he had sea foam, and that's
Yeah,
one of the
he
reasons
did.
I was."
I know, and it's gone, and I don't know why.
He reads. He's going back for his whip again.
Don't do that, please.
Please.
I'm
Boy.
not lying to you. I'm confused about the situation just like you are. Now you cast Cure Wounds on him and it healed him up?
Apparently.
Apparently stopped the sea foam, maybe? That's weird.
Damn, that's weird.
Miranda, what are you doing?
Debating whether or not to modify his memory. Like just watching him like for every movement.
That's up to you. After a few minutes go by, you see another priest walk up. It is his father. He approaches. Would someone like to explain what's happening?
It was an honest mistake, Father. I was trying to save this man's life.
He looks down. He's gonna look at the other priest. He did cast Cure Wounds on him. I saw it. Alright. Why did you do it?
Well, you see, he was foaming at the mouth.
Looked like sea foam.
His skin begins to fade to a more pale. I see. He's gonna immediately. Oh. We must do another ritual tonight. Come with me to the temple.
Yes, sir.
And we will follow him to the temple.
While we're walking, do one of you mind passing on to Soren where we're going?
So I'll go ahead and tell Soren we're headed to the temple because Solomon accidentally stabbed someone's throat, Cure wounded. Then we got in trouble with 2 priests. Now we're going to the temple.
You're underwater still.
You just hear.
You can speak normally. It's just a little bubbly.
I guess he heard.
Well, I'm also like trying to boogie, but hold on.
You eventually make it back to shore as you guys make it to the large temple of all the many different deities of the sea. He's like, please escort them to the medical wing. Thank you. I need to find brother.
Yeah, he disappeared earlier.
He disappeared into sea foam, actually.
There was some, you're right, there was some sea foam. He was in the temple and then he was
Where's my son?
gone.
Where's my son? As he's going to be like, he's going to, which temple?
I'm assuming it's not where one we're in. It's
No.
it's the
It's
ones
the
with
right now you're at the deities, and then that's the
Gotcha.
one of the ancients.
That's the one with the ancient leviathans.
My son. And he just runs.
So, brother is probably behind all this, right? All in favor?
No one else. It's just at once you say that, and the priest who's still with you goes, "Would you like to say that again? I would love for you to hear that."
I'm not in the habit of repeating myself.
You trying to intimidate him?
Yeah.
Well, intimidation.
I'm gonna have to throw him out of memory.
My team gonna be dead before I get back. Well, I'm the Stormbreaker. I'm gonna leave on my own.
Oh, Liam's alive.
That's true. Lear and I are gonna go find Cal. Bye, everybody.
It's a 16.
He's not totally frightened, but he's like, "I'll ask you kindly to not speak that way of brother. Without him, who knows what this temple would be? He has brought balance to the ways."
No offense, just curious. How has he brought balance?
We used to only focus on the more material aspects of the ocean, the deities and what they provide for us materially. He brought the balance of the spirituality with the material and brought them together to a medium. So, a cleric such as yourself, I figured would appreciate that. But apparently Paylor is much more greedy than what I thought. Come with me to the medical ward.
I'm gonna let that one roll off.
Add another X for you.
As you make it back to land.
Okay. Just like kind of fling off the water, trying to get the water out of my beard as much as possible.
We just see squids.
Reach down.
Squidge has a snake girlfriend.
Sorry, baby, I gotta leave.
I come back with just like a beard full of like snakes. I look like Medusa's like husband.
Chat's like, Squid, you have friends.
Okay, Squidge. Stuff is going down. I don't understand. I'm talking to you because you're the only one here right now.
Forget the bracelet.
Forget the bracelet. There's
He's a little
snake.
panicked right now.
There was a little bracelet for Squidge.
It's like a collar.
You mean like a bandana?
To go
Like
with
a-
this little cowboy hat. Yeah.
Alright, we're heading to the temple. That's where they said they're going because our friend Solomon accidentally stabbed someone.
As you run up,
I'm gonna let Lyran know, but like, hey, apparently Solomon accidentally stabbed someone. Water bad, things in water. I'll figure it out later. Be watchful. Everyone at Temple. Solomon got them, everyone in trouble. I'll be back.
that was a lot to take in.
It always is. Bye. When do we ever have simple information?
I'll be here. Hey guys, I figured someone won't let you know, but he's on his way. Apparently saw bad stuff in the water. So you walk over to the medical ward and you see, as soon as you get in, you see an area that's blocked off. As he
Quarantine.
gestures for you to go in.
Just him?
All of you.
Okay.
We'll go in.
There are about 10 other individuals.
Barnacles?
And none of them have been healed, huh?
So,
Fat lot of good
So what
ideas
is this?
coming here.
What is this?
It's a hand. It's a...
It is the sea reclaiming you.
Is there any way to get rid of it?
Not that we found.
Is it the sea or a
The only
deity
other way
of the
we've
sea?
gotten rid of it in the past was when the Mayfire family sacrificed their youngest.
Would it work if we sacrificed animals?
We've tried it.
Whoa!
We've
Just trying to
tried
find
it.
alternatives.
Doesn't work.
what exactly are you sacrificing to?
Well, we don't sacrifice anymore.
Oh, okay. What was the sacrifice for?
As far as I know, it was just to the ocean.
Just to the ocean, no specific deity in general?
From what I've heard.
I'm just thinking in the back of my mind, oh, now we can use the word sacrifice.
Like I
Wait,
said,
so
we don't.
we did see them sacrificing
We saw them
someone
put something in the pyre that could have been a person.
Looked
that
like a
could have
body.
been a person.
Yeah. So you just like we don't sacrifice anymore, guys. I don't.
Insight check.
Roll it.
15.
He's hiding something.
Detect thoughts.
Wisdom save or charisma save?
Oh, hold on, let me pull it up.
Spell.
I just really hope you get a long rest between now and
Wisdom of
anything.
17.
He fails.
Yes.
And you probe his top thought is, we don't call them sacrifices anymore. They volunteer. At least that's what I'm told.
Yikes.
Father says they're no longer sacrifices.
So Morena.
Alright, so they were
knows that.
volunteered.
You said that out
So-
loud.
so-
oh
so-
gosh.
He immediately goes, I gave you that idea.
Your body language.
Roll deception.
Your body told me. What?
Language.
That's technically
Oh, that's
true.
bad for you.
13. Oh, sorry. No, it was a 9.
He's gonna immediately go,
Oh, don't worry, I can't read minds.
He's gonna look at you and go, uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, you think putting your hands over your head's gonna help?
As
Oh man, don't you start foaming.
So my guess is there's a curse that disallows.
and barnacles come out of his mouth.
If these not sacrifices are supposed to help, why are so many of you covered in
choking and
barnacles?
spewing while you're
I'm
dying.
so
Would
over
you
this
answer me
guy's
a
crap
question?
right
Read
now.
it.
I'm over his crap.
Holy cow.
What happened to cute Chet?
Chet's mad right now.
Can I go and try and give him the Heimlich?
Hey, buddy, you want to do your... See if that cure wounds will work?
Sure.
He's gonna pull out his, while he's just like, he's gonna stop you and go,
Gives himself a.
he's
straight-
no, he's wrapping it around his throat. Well, you're part of it. And he just, the suckers attach and just,
Rip his head off?
no, throw it off.
Oh, gosh.
As you just,
So,
Like, dang it, we didn't do
did
this
any
one.
of us understand what he just said?
yeah, you heard him say, I don't want to be part of this.
Okay.
Is there another person who can help us?
As people in the ward are like, oh my god!
Chet's gonna pull off his hat. Throw it on the ground. Alright, listen. Guys, I'm real tired.
I thought you were talking to him still. It's like, he's dead.
Does somebody want to tell me what the hell is going on?
Well, if they tell you, they're gonna end up like that. I'm pretty sure it's a curse that can't allow them to
We
tell
can
us.
talk about it. Right?
They're part of this village, though.
Right, it's their own superstition that's
Or
made them
not.
this way.
It's their own.
So it's their own stupidity. If they want to keep their sacrifices a secret, I don't really give a shit right
Well,
now.
I'm superstitious, and
At this point,
I am a little stitious.
Soren has reached the temple.
Knock. I'm not gonna just burst in because I'm like,
we're not here.
Oh. It's a half elf. Hello.
hi. I'm here for multiple reasons. I guess my friends are here as well as I was here to talk to Father more about the rituals, being a follower of Thor and all.
Oh, your friends that just came in with Father and
I'm gonna go with yes.
well, come this way. As you begin to walk over.
Where did so Father ran to go get?
Father ran to the temple of the
Okay.
ancients.
Okay, so it
So we
wasn't
know
Father.
where he's going. So let's go get Father.
Good luck.
I'll
now.
stay behind because I'm not about to leave a dead body unattended and make it look like murder.
Well, and you guys decide this. The medical ward's pretty close to the entrance. As they walk up to the quarantine, they were in there. As he opens the door to you guys and the dead body.
Oh, don't even look at me like that. He killed himself.
You did what?
He
He
didn't want to be
killed
a part of
himself.
it.
He didn't want to tell us about your sacrifices.
What is happening?
I'm gonna run off.
You're going to try and run past him?
person who can tell us.
Yeah.
He's going to attempt to cast Hold Person on you.
Okay.
Well, you need to make a wisdom save.
Be a shame if he was a cleric.
Yep, I had a roll save.
That's
also
good.
That's
28.
Yeah, you feel it, and you're just like, no. And you just go past, and you're just like, what's happening?
All right, here's what's happening. We're cursed. They're cursed. Lots of people in this town are cursed. There's not sacrifices going on to stop this curse, but obviously it's not working because these people are still cursed. So what the hell is going on?
I don't know. I don't do that.
Get me someone. I need to talk to.
I'm for saloon. I don't do it. The moon.
Corell, help me. All right,
His
we're gonna go.
heist.
No,
No, we're gonna go.
No, I can't let. They're dead.
Yes, there's a dead person. I told you he killed himself.
Brother Michael.
Brother might what?
Michael. It's his name.
Okay, I'm sorry he was your friend. I understand that. I'm sorry I'm not being too sympathetic right now.
Man, special effects. Killer.
I don't know. Oh, God. Brother's in the chapel right now.
The chapel here.
Yes.
Where is it? Point it to me. Direct me.
Is that when you go in, you just getting like turning white. It's just go straight when you enter.
All right, buddy, take a seat. We'll
He's
find
just gonna
it.
sit down.
You. Let's see, sorry. Assuming. Where the hell you been?
I know where I was. You guys know where I was.
Where were you? What happened?
And I'll kind of relay what I saw to them.
With his version of like.
That's a good impression.
Thank you.
what kind of speech was it? It's
It
just
was
gargled?
unintelligible.
Okay.
Would that
Like we're talking about like not even like primordial. This is just
history check to see if any of this sounds familiar or something that I know about? 18.
You know, there's a few ways for this to happen. Divine curse, like divine judgment, an actual curse from some eldritch being. You do know that there are some parasites that infect people and turn them into that. You know that when people are infected, they become a mindless drove. They become pretty much a wild animal for most of the time when something is possessed with something like this. You don't know this specific thing.
just know there's possibilities of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shelf that for now. Let's go. Let's go to the chapel. Let's find brother. See what's going on.
All right.
And while we walk there, I'm gonna relay what happened to Soren.
So where are you heading?
To the old, the temple of the old gods.
All right. So while you're running, you see, because it's close to the manor,
Mm-hmm.
you see Miss Therese also headed that direction.
Okay. I'll run up next to her.
Yes.
We've gotten ourselves into some bad juju.
What?
Listen, I think there's something really fishy going on in this town, and I think Father is the one behind it all.
No, it can't be.
Can't it, though? Can't it?
Well, where are you going now?
To beat the heck out of Father.
You changed who it was
What?
real quick.
Whoa! What? I don't understand what you're doing. Why are you headed to the temple then?
Because that's where he went.
What?
He ran towards there to find his son.
Brother. Okay. As you go in,
Yeah.
you see Father's in there,
Okay.
standing just looking at the mural.
Alright. Gonna choose my next actions carefully.
Punch him in the face.
Listen, Thor's the one who said beat answers.
He
not
told
people."
me to.
Wow. I'm gonna go up to Father. I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder.
Doesn't react.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm
Swing
going
into the Blair
to
Witch Project.
walk around to the front of him. And what do I see now?
Father.
His eyes have been turned black, and there is ink-like blood coming out from his eyes. As he stands there, seems to be all color from his face drained.
Okay.
I'm having second thoughts about you being the problem.
This is so much fun. I love stuff like this. I just haven't had a chance to implement it until now.
I'm gonna try cure wounds on him.
Okay.
That's a 9.
9 health?
Yeah.
It happens. Best way to describe it.
So nothing recedes.
Nope.
Okay.
Roll me a perception check.
All right. That's a 21.
As you look at him, you see his pants are drenched in seawater.
Mm.
As you look around more to see where the water's coming from, you look at the mural. And there's also black ink on it. Like coming from the Kraken's mouth.
I
Or Leviathan's.
told you. I told you that the wall Kraken.
The Leviathan is leaking the same.
Okay. I'm going to cast Detect Evil and Good.
Yeah. It pings. It lets you know. Does it let you know? It just lets you know it there. Or does it let you know specifics?
Well, it does say you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fae,
Yes.
fiend. Which one?
Elemental and aberration.
Okay. An elemental aberration.
Oh, we're there?
A water aberration, maybe.
He detects it. There's a things when they have a certain amount of power, they can put their influence somewhere, so you can detect it. It might not be there. So, like with her patron, you would detect the demonic fiend from Cal's book, if Cal were here.
But she's not.
No, but like that's what I'm saying. Like something like that, Azazel's presence would tick that off. It would be like there's something demonic here.
So
Just like technically also the good of your celestial
yeah.
armor, but
So father is possessed for all intents and purposes.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Okay. I'm gonna cast sleep on him.
All right. What's the hit points? You got to roll for that, right?
Yep. Oh. Roll. Oh, roll
You don't do
5.
a hit. Yeah, you just roll the, and then
Okay.
it count. It
Roll
totals up.
5d8. Okay.
Yeah.
I need 5d8. I have 3.
If you.
Okay, I'll take those. Alright.
7, 1.
No, this is
It's
5.
fine.
Why did I hear that?
Okay. 8, 11, 13, 19.
You see the spell hit, but doesn't fully take. He has more health than that. After a few moments, his mouth opens and more, and spills onto his robes. We will all return.
Okay.
I will be one.
Who are you?
I am the progenitor.
The most obscure of Arnold Schwarzenegger's roles.
As more comes out and starts to go onto the floor,
Gross. What do I have to do to make you let go of father?
he's already gone.
Okay, well, with that, I'm going to kill him with my mace.
You healed them first, and then... Aha! Alright, bam!
One attack.
Did Mr. E follow all the way here? And she's
Mr. E
just
did
watching?
here,
And she's just like, this is fine.
We'll get to her.
This is fine.
Did she hear any of it?
Yeah. She's just like,
Oh, come on. Can I use my inspiration to have advantage?
what'd you roll?
4
Plus.
plus 8.
He's just a dude.
That'll hit a man with no armor.
He's a dude standing in the middle of a room just...
You just... Okay, roll damage.
Okay.
Are you doing necrotic or radiant?
I think he's got enough necrotic in him. I'm gonna do radiant.
There's so much it's coming out of his mouth.
Gross.
Oh lord.
Just left my dates.
Gross.
Seeping the crotch.
Alright.
So you guys are all heading to... You guys are all heading to the chapel, right?
Yeah.
Heading to the chapel and we're
No, we're not.
to hit brother.
That's a 1d6 plus 4, so 6
Plus the radiant.
plus the radiant.
Which should be 1d8, right? Where's on that d6?
Just 2d6.
Oh, 2d6.
So roll more 2d6?
Yeah.
So you've done 6 so far, correct?
Yes. 7.
Okay, he's still up. You just impacted a hole into his... As soon as you pull out, blood doesn't come out. It's more ink. Consume.
That sounds like every other demon.
As you see the ink begin to come out towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna run away.
Make a dex save.
This is not working to my advantage. Nope.
That's 12.
You do not succeed in dodging as it... You need to make a con save.
You want to use a map or...
Should have.
Oh my god.
Should I use this one?
Can I use my inspiration to
Yes.
reroll?
Give you that. Inspiration. God. Divine power.
Didn't help him much.
It wasn't that much better. 8.
Can we come to break?
Yeah, with that, we are gonna be right back. Oh boy. So, we're back in about 10-15 minutes. So, stay tuned to see what happens to Solomon and the gang. Now. Bye. Alright, and we're back to some, just unfortunate happenstances.
Poor unfortunate
It
souls.
sounds. I mean, that's kind of what's happening, but not to that me level. It's more of just a barnacle monster. So
unfortunate
yeah,
barnacles.
the inky tether connects to your brain. I'll give you a choice. You can either pray to Palor or make a wisdom save.
Well, Brandon,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a wisdom save.
All right.
Which luck do you depend on?
I'm gonna go with 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Just keep it.
Yeah, right. If you keep taking it.
If I don't roll, nothing bad will happen.
2 hours later.
Okay, so it's a 21.
All right. Beat this DC.
I was waiting for the too bad.
That's a 30. So, your mind is cognizant. You are acutely aware of what's happening,
Okay.
but you can feel your body
Hmm.
losing control.
Okay.
So you are cognizant of, you see your shifter body, the hair beginning to turn a darker, more grayish hue, your skin losing color as you feel your cheeks become wet.
Yikes.
As you can see through your eyes, but you can't control them. The black ink is coming off of you.
Okay.
As your body turns to look at Mr. Ree.
Yikes. So I have no control.
Nope.
Time to eat her.
I can't
You
do
are
any spells. I can't do
Possessed.
anything.
Nope, because they all require you to do verbal, somatic, or
Hey,
component.
look, you're the new cow.
Shut up.
And no control of my limbs.
Nope.
Gotcha.
You are cognizant of what you're doing, but your body is moving on its own.
Okay.
As you look towards her, she stops, stares.
Finally. I
Great.
was worried he would be getting out of here.
It's a twist, guys.
Don't be mad. Just because this is how you find out. I mean, everyone's eyes did go, oh. So it worked. So you see her, as you see her features begin to change.
She's a tiefling with a clockwork heart.
For a second, as she comes over to you,
Good. You shall be a good warrior.
and then in a moment you just see her back fixes. Her skin goes back to her original hue. I guess I have to go in fear. As she leaves you there. And
What does she look like now?
oh, she looks like her old dwarven self. She was a dwarf,
Oh.
but she turned hunchback. Her features became elongated, more hag-like. Her hair withered, but now she looks normal as she runs. So that's where we're gonna leave that.
We're going to
Da-da-da.
kill Solomon, guys.
Now. All right.
This definitely counts as a long rest, right?
Man, don't you wish?
Your mind, yes. Your body, no.
So, we'll go back to you guys who are heading towards the chapel. I guess you're moving at a faster speed. You're
The
not
chapel
walking.
is where he is?
No.
There's the
No.
temple. The chapel is inside of the...
Temple we're in.
There's the temple of the ancients and the temple of the deities.
Okay.
He's in the ancients, you're in the deities.
Can I just
So-
ask a quick question?
Yeah.
So, I know that I have no control over anything, but if I am cognizant, can I still pray?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Not right now.
We're not with you right now.
We'll get to you later.
So you guys, I assume, are moving through the building quite quickly. You're not just like...
Oh no, yeah, we're heading over there.
Soren just...
Because I'm still wet.
So you head towards the chapel. And how are you going in? It's a nice oaken wooden door with stained glass inside of the different features of it.
I opened the door. I'm not destroying a whole temple.
Your speed's faster than mine, so I'm
I'll
assuming
get
you
to the
get there
door
first.
and pull it open. Be like,
So you guys all go in, and it's just brother alone inside. You look, and it is a splendid stained glass art piece, and it's broken into it's a half, like it's bottom's flat, and then it goes into a circular top, and each thing's divided into each symbol of the various gods of the sea. The trident, the leaf, the wave, the moon, all these different icons of the deities there as he is sitting with He's kneeling in front of it, praying.
So I'll let you guys in, so...
Sorry to bother you, friend, but can you help us?
Oh, yeah. Certainly. How can I help you? As he'll stand up.
No, this is brother, right?
Mhm.
Where'd you go earlier when you were in the temple? The other one.
I went to the sea.
And you're back.
How'd you get there?
I communed with my god.
Gotcha. You're where'd you go to the sea?
What do you mean?
Do you want to tell him what you found?
So I went to the actual sea and wandered around a bit, as I do underwater, and I came across something very specific that was concerning. And I'll kind of relay what I saw.
Almost sounds like a pig now.
And
He's just okay with this.
And now your father is now searching for you at said temple.
oh, well, that is unfortunate because I am here. I don't understand what he was looking for.
You?
Well, I understand, but I don't understand why he would be concerned. I'm perfectly fine.
Alright, you want to tell us what's going on?
Well,
People, like, trying to hide this whole sacrifice thing, and then killing
Just-
themselves, and then...
Anyone who tries to discuss it seems to die.
we have been doing what has been done in the past to try and replicate the same conditions to remove the curse.
Is there an archive we can look at?
What do you mean?
Just to see records, see how it started. Maybe we'll get a clue there.
I mean, what record are you looking for? I mean, there's not too much records of the event other than what the church remembers, but we were
I'm
much
assuming
smaller
if
then.
someone died the first time, there would be record of it.
Well, they sacrificed the youngest daughter of the Mayfire family.
But how did you find that out? That
We
sacrifice.
knew.
Wait, you said
We were,
daughter of the mayor?
yes, the youngest daughter.
Then-
Generations ago.
Who
Right.
wants to guess that that's mystery?
That's what I'm trying to get at. I mean, is this a family that's continued down lineage-wise?
I mean, the Mayfire still exists. He's our mayor.
Right, we met him,
Mm-hmm.
who he also has barnacles on him.
Yes, and this is why we have been trying so hard. To
Okay,
stop
and
the
if you've
spread.
been trying and it hasn't been helping, you should probably stop, but...
The gods are fickle.
Was there someone that didn't want it fixed? Was there anyone who was pretty adamant about continuing the curse? Or, I mean, with the town of the sea, was there someone more adamant about let the sea reclaim what it is it's theirs? Or
Some crazy priest or something.
I mean, no. Not as far as I'm aware.
This is getting nowhere.
well,
Where's Solomon?
remember, hey Solomon, Brothers is here. Have you seen Father? 'Cause he's not gonna find Brother there. Brother here.
You hear it. Can't respond.
Well, he went to go find Father, which was at one of the ancient or was it an ancient temple?
It was the Temple of the Ancients.
Okay, Temple of the Ancients, so we might as well go there.
He's
Yes,
not
please
answering.
Hey, yeah, we can just show up, please.
Please. He's not answering. That's not a good sign. I think we need. It's Solomon. He probably got himself in trouble.
All right.
I mean, you're not wrong. He almost killed a guy earlier. Alright.
It was the cow's fault.
You,
Yes,
you mind coming with us?
certainly. but serving other people.
Surprise.
But it's
So what I stop you for?
Well, at least this way you can at least tell your father that everything's fine.
Indeed.
And
Everything's fine.
So, did you know anything about these people, creatures in the ocean? As we're walking, I'm going to be asking this.
I cannot go into the ocean and breathe water normally.
I'm just asking if you knew anything about it.
Nope.
I like Mad Chet.
You see, he pulls up his hood, and you go outside.
Why?
It's reverent to cover oneself.
I'll close the head of my rope again up.
Well, all right.
comb beard on top.
Oh, hey, we're squid.
Here.
How you doing, buddy? Don't ever leave me again.
He curls around your pinky.
Oh.
It's now taking up more of your pinky. At this point, your arm is... Yours has stopped.
Joy.
That's
Chop
the best
that up
news I've had all
good
day.
side.
Point Solomon. It's a pros and cons list.
So you guys head over there. You are...
No
Being-
longer there? Or
No,
am I
you're there. As your body begins to turn, you kneel in front of the mural.
there? Okay. In my mind, I'm going to be disgusted at the idea of worshiping this horrific thing. And I am going to scream in my mind out to Paylor.
Roll with advantage.
Religion.
Dun dun.
Dun dun.
Okay, there's no Clockwork Hearts here. Let's just cut that out right
It's
now.
a tense moment.
The heck, man?
His dice are betraying him today.
That is a 13.
You scream out into the ether, but it doesn't seem to resonate from in here. You get a sense that you don't have a good connection here.
Okay.
I have a bad connection.
You
Can you hear me now?
I'm in a tunnel.
so you are walking over. Are you running or walking? Because he's
Quick
not
in
moving
pace.
very
Quick
quick.
in
He's not running.
pace.
He'll move at your like a decent pace, but he's not running.
Yeah, so it's a quick and pace.
As you guys are going, you guys see Mystery Rhino. He'll be like, "Help! Help! Solomon and the father are in the temple. They have some ooze coming out of their eyes."
I told you he's got himself in trouble.
Yeah, that's an appropriate response.
Who's coming out of his eyes?
It's like an ink. I don't know. He reached his hand out for me, and I ran.
Oh my god. Alright, this is bad.
Does brother do anything when he hears about his
Yeah,
mom?
he's gonna just quicken it.
Well, now I have to go.
I'm going to prepare hold person.
You're gonna hold it for who?
For probably the first person.
That you see to come
I
at
see
you.
when we come out.
Okay.
Yep.
So as you
Is she following us or running in the opposite
oh,
direction?
she's following you.
Okay.
She's going with you as you guys run to the temple. Who goes in first? You.
I'll go in first. Yeah.
Nobody insight checks this, of course.
Well, they had no. I wouldn't let them. They had no reason.
Yeah, we
no
had
one
no
knows.
reason to-
No one would think.
Because that would
mysteries-
be meta. It would be meta game to know that.
I know it's metagame, but
No one would question Mystery's motives right now because all she's been is kind and helpful and cares about.
She gave me
but
spells.
their good friend Solomon's in trouble. Don't trust anybody.
I hate to tell you, Solomon, but your track record does say that you get in trouble just by saying things.
So you
That's
guys,
all of us. That
you
is
guys-
literally all of us.
You're not
technically
wrong.
you're out. So you run in and you see Solomon and Father Reinhard just kneeling down in front of the mural.
Alright, I still have that ready to action.
So which one are you doing on?
Uh,
See both of them at the same. They're just kneeling.
probably gonna do it on father.
Okay. So wisdom save. Wisdom save. Wisdom save. He fails.
Alright.
Wisdom fails.
Actually, I can do it on both.
Harold looks so pissed.
Are you doing both?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And
Okay,
Desi kept pawing at his tail because she wanted to get out.
I'll cast it. I cast it at 3rd level. Do it on 2 targets.
What's the save?
17.
Both fail.
Okay.
So, Solomon, you can feel your body seize up. As if the whole burden spell has been cast upon you.
Oh, snap.
As if.
I'm just gonna stand there like, all right. Miss Terry, you said they tried to reach out to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, don't touch them, but see, take a look at them.
Who's going?
Oh, I thought she was telling Miss Terry to do
She's
it.
not going.
No,
Look.
I'm not telling Miss Terry. I was nodding to one of you guys. I'm doing the hold person thing. I'm holding.
I'm gonna go walk up to Solomon and kind of like.
His skin is sunken and more gray. His hair and fur is more the dark, deep color with gray tinges. His eyes are covered in black and leaking the ooze and the ink.
Okay, so I'm going to use invasive thoughts.
How's that work?
I can create a telepathic link for 10 minutes with one creature you see within 30 feet of you. Until the link ends, you can telepathically speak to the target through the link, as long as it understands one language. It can
Is it a
speak.
save or just happens?
It just
No,
happens.
just happens.
Oh, so you just feel like a cell phone jack just right into your head, and you hear Morena,
Hi.
and you hear Solomon. Solomon, you can interact.
Miranda, is that you? Oh my God.
Okay. Okay.
You gotta get away from me. You have to get as far away from me as you can.
Okay, but what happened? Quick, you got 10 minutes.
This oil, it possessed me. This is bad stuff. What kind of thing was it again? The thing on the wall?
It's the Leviathan.
Yeah, but it was a combination of 2 things you said. It was
I mean,
The mouth with tentacles.
yeah,
Right. Okay,
it's just the depiction of a Leviathan.
gotcha. This Leviathan thing, is possessing everyone. Don't trust Mystery.
History.
Miss Terry.
Oh, Miss Terry.
Oh, wait. So, is that all just in
Oh,
head?
it's all heads.
Okay, I wasn't sure if she speaks out loud.
Nope,
in here.
it's
Okay.
all as long as
It's
it's
all telepathically.
Okay,
Okay.
just checking.
She's behind all of this. It's her. She's the bad one.
brother's gonna be like, what are you doing? What do you see?
I hear.
What do you hear?
He's
Kill her. Kill her now.
He's screaming.
About?
How he's trapped in here. Which is technically not a lie.
Moreno, what is he saying to you?
And then I'm gonna just move the telepathic thought to her. And
You can just do that?
yeah, well, it doesn't say I can't. I just so long as I
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
yeah.
Is it a feature?
It's
Just a
bonus action. Use bonus energy. There's one creature. Yeah.
Cool.
Under what?
It's under bonus action.
All it is invasive
yeah.
thoughts. It's just
Yeah.
happens.
dang.
Right?
Yeah.
That UA.
Yeah.
So you pop
I
it
go
over.
and I relay that to her, and I'm gonna try and relay that to everyone else.
To who specifically? I need to know.
Soren, who else is in here? Yeah,
So I
just
imagine
them.
I'm closest to
Okay,
her.
so it's just you. Okay.
All right.
Brothers gonna be
As
like,
soon as
"What
I
is
hear
happening?"
Miss
I-
Terry, I'm gonna cast Hold Person again 3-way
I was gonna throw hold person.
on Miss Terry and the two.
So you're gonna
of them.
drop concentration to
Drop
recast
concentration to recast.
it. Okay.
So Wiz saves.
So father
Spider
fails.
Spider hold.
Solomon succeeds, and Miss Terry succeeds.
Okay.
Brother's gonna go. Whoa! What are we doing?
Miss Terry, I'm gonna need you to release your grip on my friend right now.
It's like, what are you talking about?
He said you did this.
What?
You short stump of a liar.
Nice.
We need to have one to make wisdom saves.
Not me, right?
Nope.
18.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Held. Only one not held. As brother. As you two freeze.
You sorry son of a.
I.
Dominate person. My brother.
It's just a flurry of spells happening.
Just let me
Sorry.
hit someone.
It's a whiz.
With save?
Yep.
Of 17? Oh, he makes it.
Okay.
Yuzi goes, I'm sorry, I have to.
Of course.
So you knew.
Well, I was half right.
You're frozen. You can't say crap.
All right.
Is that his response?
Telepathically.
You can telepathically.
I said it.
Is that his response?
She's like, I have to. I can't.
Bonus action mind thrust on both him and Miss Terry because it's a 2 target.
All right. How does that work?
Intelligence save. 17.
Hey, you just throwing.
She's a wizard. Or,
Wizards, man!
Okay, Miss 3 fails. He succeeds.
jeez.
So this is
Okay, so she failed.
Mhm.
She's going to take 10 psychic, and she can only use her action dash or disengage on their next turn. He is going to take half.
So he takes 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, he gets hit. He still takes damage. Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
right concentration?
No.
I was just saying, did he make a con save?
Yeah, he just did. It's half the damage or 10 con save. He can crush it. Most of his gonna be easy.
I was just saying, I know concentration because it was if they get hit.
If they get hit at all, any damage. But it's an easy thing for him to beat. Since it was 5, so it would be a DC 10. So he's just like, I just give up. It's not our way.
What do you
As
want?
then Mystery goes,
Silence, boy.
as you see her face, the more hag-like features come out.
So
It's not helpful, but I'm just going to create an invasive thoughts that Miss Terry and just be cussing at her the whole 10 minutes.
Nice.
How close am I to them?
Well, you're there. Weren't up. He didn't go up front.
No.
He's up front. You're up front. She's up front. He's back by Miss.
Who's within reach of me? Alright, I'm gonna say, I'm real sorry, guys, and backhand her. Because you said, or you say him and her?
No.
Those
so-
two.
Oh, these two, so I'm gonna backhand her.
Why?
I'm gonna try to do damage to break the whole person.
Oh, maybe I'll make another save.
What kind of save?
Wisdom.
No, okay. 8.
Nope. At this point, Mystery's like,
Our plans will be accelerated then.
and she's gonna, and disappear.
That's
So
not
she ju- she
dash or
just-
disengage.
Yeah,
That's true. That's
Yeah, I
also-
know she's disengaging by and running out the door.
Apparently she wasn't phased by my
Smoke
cussing.
bomb. And she's
She's gone.
What's her movement?
I mean, dash, be 60 feet.
Well, it's or. If she's disengaging, she
Well, she's
can't
not disengaging, meaning leaving. She's not by anyone who would attack her. You're held. Brother's doing the holding. Held, up at the front. So no one could get an attack off.
Well, no, I'm not talking about like opportunity attack. I'm talking about like just distance. I mean,
Yes, if she dashed, it'd be 60 feet.
she's a dwarf.
No, she was pretending to be a dwarf. She's not actually a dwarf.
Still, that's only. You say
That's-
60 feet like it's unseeable.
Yeah, she goes out and then immediately cuts outside the door.
You
There
said
are
she
walls.
goes 60 feet,
Yeah. Well, technically out of sight. She goes and then cuts
but
past.
60 feet,
Yeah.
that whole person drops.
She's not casting hold person.
She's
He
not.
is.
Yeah, brother is.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
So brother's just like.
Let them go
I can't.
now.
I can't
Why?
because
Hold person.
All right.
Everyone's just gonna be held. Fireball.
Do an emergency trach on him.
He succeeds.
Okay, can I persuade him through
can
invasive
try.
thoughts? All right, I want to persuade brother to drop us.
More persuasion. Dear Lord.
We're gonna
Please
get to a
roll
fight.
high.
I'm just gonna have to hit everything, and everyone's gonna be out of spells.
That's botched. Darn it.
Jeez.
11.
12.
Bad night.
This is not going over, you guys. He's like, I can't. I've also been infected with the curse.
You can't.
If I don't do what she says, she'll kill me.
Alright, I've been real nice about this, but I can't anymore. Firebolt.
All right. Okay. Don't tell me what you get.
26.
That'll hit.
What? Really? His AC's not 30.
Oddly enough, no.
He's not
That's going to be
Lilith.
15,
Okay.
and he needs to make that save.
Okay, there's one thing I need to know since I've got invasive thoughts with
He
him.
succeeds.
And bonus action, Mind Thrust. Needs to make an intelligence save.
Succeeds.
Alright, he's going to take... He's going to take 5.
Okay.
Now with that being 2 attacks, does he have to make another save?
Technically. Succeeds. Con save's pretty good. So, he's gonna, since now we're gonna go back and forth.
Okay.
Since everyone else is immobile. I will let Soren make a save at the end of this.
No.
He is going to... Which one would he do? This is the hardest part when she will have just a crap ton of spells.
Yeah.
And I can't ever prepare one thing because I don't know what you guys are going to do.
That's a good thing.
Is it though? All right. He is going, you just see him back up towards the wall. And he's going to cast Murder Stone. And just into the wall. So he's gone.
And that breaks it.
Technically, no, it's not concentration. He just does it.
Okay.
So I can't.
He's in the
Fade his-
wall.
I'm going to try smacking her again.
Well, everyone can make a save now.
Okay.
He's sitting there for a while. He has 8 hours.
You said it's a... What kind of save is it?
Wisdom.
You got a 16?
17.
Alright, I'm smacking people.
If you want, I'm doing it. You're going like...
I'm just going to be like...
Oh my-
"Oh."
Are you still holding on Father who failed?
Yeah.
Solomon succeeded. So he's... hasn't moved, but he's...
17 again.
When'd you get on your second save?
Wait,
Roll
what's the
again.
second? 11.
So no one's breaking it.
Hey,
Using a new dice.
I have a feature that I was wondering if I could use.
Yeah.
It says Divine Intervention.
Explain what it does.
As an action, request your deity's aid and roll percentile dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your cleric level, which would be
9.
10.
10, yeah.
level 10, your deity intervenes. If successful, you can't use this feature again for 7 days.
So it's be 10 or less.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
You have a 10% chance of it happening.
Yep.
Roll that, and it'll be kind of skewed, but it'll be the topmost number.
Topmost number, huh? 83.
That
So
is
no.
not gonna.
You try, and it doesn't connect. As you feel your body begin to stir, and you turn towards the group.
Oh no. Do we see him turn?
Yep.
I want to hold person.
Wait, you're no longer
Can't.
held?
Oh yeah.
You're held.
So, Solomon, in Solomon's voice, mine, as he shuffles forward and attempts to strike Chet. So, let me see what that. Just attack bonus is. Oh, a +8. What's your AC?
15.
I'll hit. So,
I'm guessing with necrotic.
I'm going to use my reaction to
No,
divert.
'cause you choose
If
when
there's
you
another
do it,
creature
so
within the
you-
attacker's range, the attacker must make a wisdom save. And on failure, the attacker must target that creature closest to it.
I fails. You're gonna hit Marina.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, very well.
Ten, 17 points of damage. Just
Oh,
roll another save.
that's going to me now.
Yep.
What kind of save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
The one thing I don't have.
It's got to be an 18 or more.
6. 17 points, you said?
Yep. So you're in. He's
And I'm going to drop recast hold person, the duel, on brother
You can't see, brother.
or not brother, father and Solomon.
Oh. I was like, ooh. Solomon
I hold the wall.
fails. They both fail.
Okay, they're both held. Everybody's held. Everybody but Chet's held.
It's a grand old time.
Yeah, no, it was great.
I congratulate Chet.
I'm blowing all my spells.
Exactly.
If you'd like to pray again, you can. This is not going any way that thought it would.
This is
Things
going terribly.
happened way out of order than I thought, which is good. Keeps me on my toes, but also like, you guys did things in a very, very haphazard way.
Yeah.
Roll religion.
Okay.
You're Kesha and you're praying.
Just straight roll.
Religion, not your religion.
No,
one,
yeah,
right?
religion.
No, just yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not with
No.
advantage.
No.
Right. All right. 13. Same as last time.
Nope. After a while, because whole person only lasts for so long. In fact, it only lasts
It
for.
lasts for a minute.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gone. After the minute, your brother has dropped it. So you two are free.
Ah.
This is bad, guys. This is real bad.
Nobody's gonna go chase Miss Terry.
Well, at this point, she's gone. We
She's
wouldn't
been
be able
gone
to
for
know.
at least a
Every
minute.
6 seconds,
She's
been
moving.
going 60.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's gotten
They
rid of-
also have no idea which direction she went after she went out of sight.
Survival, that mess.
So,
If she didn't speak a spell, you're correct.
brother's completely gone.
The only person who knows what Melding the Stone does would be Chet. And Chet knows that in 8 hours he has to pop back out of that.
Yeah.
So he's in the wall. He's just sitting.
We gotta deal with the whole Solomon thing right now, guys.
The whole Solomon thing.
You're
So,
still
I'm going
possessed.
to-
I just thought it was funny. Funny wording.
I'm going to speak to Solomon through invasive thoughts and ask, it's like what happened to father then? Because I only found out what happened with Miss Terry, and he was in a rush, so.
Okay.
Do you have any more information?
I will tell her my best guess is that the same exact thing happened but I will additionally tell her, don't go near the wall. The wall can come to life.
As they're near it currently. Because they're near you.
So I'm gonna tell everyone, back up.
I'll back up.
What time is it now?
It's getting to be about 4 o'clock.
Oh, you're gonna
Or
miss
five.
your
What are
appointment.
Yeah, 4:30. This all happened like, it was like, zoom, 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 zoom. So it's getting close to be like 4:30.
Okay.
It's not
So
close to 12.
I'm going
No.
to try to
Depending
do
on the time of
invasive
year.
thoughts on father.
Interesting.
You hear just...
He's gone.
Yep, he's gone. He did. His mind's gone.
Which means I don't have much longer.
Alright, I'm not really a praying type, but
I was,
I'm gonna try to reach out to Paylor and see if we can get our friend
I
some
was gonna
help.
walk over and take the mace off of him and be like, okay.
How does this work?
What do?
I was gonna poke it. Like, I was gonna take the mace and put it in his chest and be like, talks to his mace. Mr. Mace of Paylor Twilight, your child of Paylor is in need of your assistance. He is.
Roll religion at disadvantage.
Just go.
Grossly.
Oh, that fucking sucks. What was a natural 20? It's only an 8.
Chet's gonna try praying
To Paylor or
to
Krellin?
Paylor. Mr. Paylor, sir, I know that we don't talk much, but your boy here, he's in real bind and he could really use your help.
Everyone's just surrounding, touching Solomon, going,
I'm not touching him.
Paylor.
No, I'm not touching him.
well, that's why I'm poking him with the
The
mace.
That's an 8.
Wow.
Alright, I'm gonna try it since I saw
I'm
everyone
so
else do it. I'm
mad.
like,
I had
I'm
a
not
natural
religious,
20
but
hit
let's
an
hope
8.
this works.
Nat
So-
20, nat 20.
12.
No, everyone, you hear everyone trying to pray to Paylor, and it warms your
Yes.
inky heart at the
Yes,
moment.
it really does.
But you're just like,
You're bendy in the ink
Wait,
machine right
you
now.
said you can talk to him, right? Brenna?
Mm-hmm.
What if we all tried praying to Paylor together?
Oh my.
We could try that. Joint effort is always the best.
Group effort, alright, everybody.
Roll
We're
with
going-
8 advantages!
so he gets advantage, and then you're gonna have to roll another help person. It's gonna be about a minute.
Okay.
So for that, roll with advantage, as everyone just starts praying to Paylor.
With advantage, natural
Yeah,
20.
All right, I'll be happy for that. As you see Solomon's eyes change color of the amber to twilight to white, it's just rotating the colors of the day and night cycle.
Don't you roll your eyes at me.
These colors.
Roughly, yeah. So, as you close your eye, you close your mind's eye, and you wake up in the field, like the field of twilight. As Paylor's like, "Hello, my child."
Hello.
Halo.
Can I keep going here?
My Lord Paylor, I feel that I have failed you.
You have done things rather recklessly.
You've done some stupid shit, shall we say. To put it gently, my son.
You are an emissary of balance, and yet you let your feelings and emotions and chaos take you over. I will help you, but by doing so, you are creating a deeper contract with me.
Pray do not change the agreement again.
Wow. I agree wholeheartedly. Whatever you wish.
As soon as twilight hits, you shall be released from the bonds of the inky depths.
Whoa.
Survive until then, my child. We will meet again.
Thank you, Paylor.
Could I see that with invasive?
No!
Could I hear?
He literally
Let's
got,
travel to another plane
his
with him.
soul got taken to that plane of existence.
Listen, invasive thoughts has been really helpful though.
But not that. So, yeah, you come back. Are you going to share that with Marina?
Yes.
Okay, are you casting it again?
Cast it again.
Okay, I'm gonna relay that we have up until, or Paylord is helping him, and we have up until
Both
twilight.
Oh man, I don't think I can hold this forever.
Well, you got like how many more minutes technically?
Technically, like a minute on it.
So yeah, you got 2 minutes max. So they're held.
So,
Look, we need a long-term plan. I can't keep holding them.
well, I could pick up after you.
I'm just saying, how long we got till twilight?
What time is it?
Yeah, it's only about 4:30.
So we don't. There's no way. There's no way.
We
even
got
with
several
both of us.
hours.
Twilight is
What if we knock him
6:30?
unconscious?
Depends on the time of the year.
It's fall, so it'll get dark. It would twilight sooner, but
At
I'm
least
not
an
there. I
hour.
can't say anything to that plan. You gonna knock him?
I mean, I'd hate to knock him unconscious, but do you think that would help?
Or we run away.
You want us to run away?
You'd come back. You'd have a set
well,
alarm.
he'd come back, but what about Father?
yeah. Father ain't coming back.
I mean, you want me just to hit him now and here?
Take a lot of hits to knock him out, though.
I mean, as soon as you hit him, it's gonna drop the spell. But we ain't all got a lot of time anyway.
Listen, you do the best bit-baps in all the land.
I mean, Thor did say you'd have to get a little rough, right? Beat
Yes,
some
for,
folks.
for answers. I mean, do you want me to hit Father to drop the spell? Or are you going to drop it and then I hit him?
I'm not worried about Father so much. I'm worried about him.
How long does hold person hold for?
A minute.
Minute.
That's why I'm saying there's no way even with both of us.
You want me to hit Solomon instead?
Okay.
What would Cal do?
She'd trade souls.
Burn it all.
So while you guys are discussing, very quietly, underneath all your passives, and a massive fog cloud just appears in the room as Brother just books him.
You should have made your freaking decisions
Just
faster.
let him go. I can't hold another damn person.
Yeah, he was. That's the entire time I was thinking like, okay, if I do this, depends on what he rolls. Your passes are garbage. His passive is great, but he's not gonna help. So yeah, he rolled a 17 on stealth to be like, Blue's good, dude. And he.
Well, he would
bolted.
know what to do, so I guess I'm gonna chase after him.
Well, you don't know
with
where he
haste.
went because
Oh,
you cloud. It's heavily. You can't see through it. Fog cloud is like the entire room is just filled.
I couldn't do it even if I followed his voice.
All right, we gotta get out
Because
of
he's
here.
gasping.
Well, kind of. He also has a spell to make his movement much faster.
Alright.
We gotta get out of here. The three of us that can move.
Well, fog has to go away so we can find the door.
After a little bit, it does. It just
Okay.
quickly will drop because he leaves.
Which I'm assuming by that point my hold person is also dropped.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't move.
No?
Father does.
Oh,
You feel restrained.
interesting.
His
Cool.
father. You are all worthy vessels.
Just let me hit him.
Then hit him now.
All right.
Don't wait for my signal. Hit him.
The inky tentacles start coming out. You gonna bap him?
Yeah.
You
Roll.
better give him the hardest bap. I tried to bap him.
16 plus 9.
That'll hit. 12 hit, I'm pretty sure. A natural 16.
Yeah. So, first hit. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
He didn't heal from the last time. So he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
You just hammer him and he just.
I told you to let me hit him. Okay. All right, so let's go with this conversation.
So the tentacles aren't moving anymore?
They are. He's just on the ground. They're just like slowly rising. As
We're just learning to shape water. Just pull the water out of his body.
gross. As from the center of the temple, since you guys are all at the technical back, you hear rushing of waves. As an water elemental appears in the center of the room. And is looking at all of you.
I'm gonna just tell Liren, get out of the boat on land. Solomon got captured or possessed, and we're stuck at the what are we? Temple of Ancients. Bye. And a water elemental is in front of us, so.
I'm gonna cast
Good luck.
comprehend languages.
All right. So, what you hear from his voice, it's very aquatic. It's very it's primordial and aquatic, and it's bubbly. But you guys can't understand it, but you understand. It's like, I must serve my master and creator.
Dagnabbit.
And who's that?
Your purpose is useless.
Well, that
My purpose is what?
Useless.
Oof.
How big is this room?
I do believe I said it was about 50 feet long and like 20, 25 feet wide.
About how far away from us is it?
About it's a midway through, like 25 feet-ish.
I'm gonna cast fireball on it.
I knew it.
On the water elemental. Bold move, Cotton.
Where's a plant Pokemon when you need it?
It needs to make a Dex 18 or Dex 17.
All right. He makes it.
So it's gonna take. I've already halved it 11. Fire.
Okay. As it moves towards you. So it's going to go in you, me, you two. So it's going to go Chet, Elemental, Morena, Sword. The Elemental is going to approach you and attempt to whelm you. So it's going to enter your space, and you need to make a saving throw.
Which one?
Strength.
Oh no.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Roll with advantage.
Not like this!
17.
You succeed.
Yeah, boy.
That's good.
I know you can be overwhelmed, and I know you can be underwhelmed.
So you're
But
pushed
can you ever be whelmed?
pushed back.
Push back.
Yeah, out of its space. That's his turn, Brian. You're up.
Okay. Of course I can do that. 11.
To do.
You said a save, was it not?
Oh, no. That was just on.
Oh,
Chet, you betcha.
gotcha. So I'm doing. Are we in battle now?
Technically.
Combat. Okay.
We're not rolling initiative. There's no points. 1 dude against 3.
Right. Okay. And it's near us at
Yes,
this
it's
point.
right next to you, actually.
All right. I guess I'll go ahead and. All right. Use Sword of the Aberrant Mind.
Okay, you're going to try and stab it.
Yes.
Okay, roll for the attack. Solomon's just like, man.
No. Roll for attack.
Should be great if I could hit.
Yeah.
A 9.
Plus 8. 17.
That hit. So roll damage.
Okay, is that 1d6 or 2d6?
So it's going to be 1d6 plus 4 plus another 1d6?
Should be.
Yeah.
1d6 psychic.
So that is 10.
10 points? Alright. Soren, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna assume you know what I'm gonna do.
Hit him.
I'm gonna hit him.
Twice.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Attack.
try to reason with them.
Now listen here, water elemental. I'll have you know, you're ugly.
Just drink him up with your powerful thirst. I drink your milkshake.
That would be a horrible idea. The water elemental would just explode him.
Conti, digestion.
So roll your.
Now you're a urine elemental.
Attack 1. Gross. Gross.
14 plus 9.
Hit. Roll the second attack.
14 plus 9.
Okay, so roll the damage without rage. It'll be Chet's turn on deck.
That's not great. That's 5.
So it's not fighting back?
Oh, it is. It's just he doesn't get to go every other turn. Be great if he did. That's not how combat works.
That's 15.
Okay. Chet, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to bonus action Misty Step. And is there a way that I can align myself so that I can target him without hitting anybody else in the conular structure? I'm just asking because there's no map. for reference.
Technically.
Okay.
You would be able to, you'd have to teleport like next to him.
I mean, I could technically do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the other side of him and just angle away.
And I'm going to do Psionic Blast at him.
So what is it?
It's a Dex 17.
Doctor Octagon.
Bah!
No. He fails.
He's going to be pushed 20 feet directly away. He's knocked prone, and he's going to take 10, 19, 29 points of force damage.
It's been quite a night.
Alright.
It ain't over yet, buckaroo.
I need a long rest.
I need a long rest.
So technically, he cannot be prone because he's made of water. You can't prone water.
Sure you can.
He gets pushed.
Prawn. He's prawn.
He's prawn. So you push him.
Okay.
He goes sploosh.
But he is just gonna come back and he is gonna.
Try to whelm me again?
No.
Okay.
He's gonna try and whelm Marina. Strength save.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
You have any inspiration?
No, I don't. I never got any.
You're the man.
Or if I did, I used it.
Oh, that's
4.
bad.
You
Technically, it's 3.
You
Oh, yeah,
have
3.
been engulfed, so you're gonna take some damage.
Tell me how much.
So you're gonna take. Oh, you're also grappled.
I am. Okay.
You're technically just engulfed in water.
You you can escape, but you're also you're grappled, and that means you're also restrained inside of him, and you cannot breathe.
Even though she's an
Even though
aquatic
I'm
half
aquatic.
Oh, you can breathe in the water?
I.
Can you? That's the question. I don't know if the
don't-
half can. If she can,
The
then she's
features
fine.
and traits.
I don't think I can. I probably have a swimming speed, but not the ability to breathe underwater.
Yeah.
15 points of damage, and you cannot breathe.
Well, crap.
All right. So you're just inside. Miranda's just inside the elemental. Miranda, you're restrained, so you can't do anything with your hands.
But I can still cast a spell?
As long as it's not somatic.
So, can I do a psionic?
If it uses your brain.
Brain blast!
Okay. So, I'm assuming since it's a water elemental, it's not going to be restrained by Everett's black tentacles?
By the tentacle things.
You would be
with
correct.
Tentacle thing.
Alright, but it can still take damage.
Yep.
Alright. So, I'm going to cast Everett's black tentacles.
Oh, that's somatic.
Oh, is it?
Verbal, somatics, and material.
Darn it.
You can't move your hands at all. You're grappled.
That's verbal.
Some grappling you can do somatic, but you are literally like
Verbal.
within him.
Can't you do verbal?
Yeah.
Like,
can
okay, so
talk.
anything
So
verbal.
you
you
It's
can
just
do
you're wasting
anything-
air.
Verbal.
Because what is her con? She can
Yes.
technically breathe underwater for 5 minutes.
That's impressive.
Okay, so
But it gets
I
less and less the more damage and the more she does.
I will be
It's your con
casting
mod +1.
dissonant whispers. Dissonant.
Needs to make a whiz save.
of 17.
Take that, water. You better be wise.
Failed.
Alright, so it's going to take 3d6 psychic and must immediately use its reaction to move as far away as it can.
Well, it says
With you in
66.
it.
From her.
Oh.
From her.
Yeah.
Well, it says
You
66.
blew.
Oh, yes, 66. It's going to take 66 psychic.
So I need one more.
What level spell is this?
It's at 5th level.
Oh, that's
I'm
not
sorry.
a normal.
4th level.
4th level.
I'm going to throw it at 5th level, though, so it's 76. So I need 2 more.
You might not have
You have
it.
any
No,
spots?
I'm
Yeah.
going to spend sorcery points for that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You can spend 5 to get a thing back and do it.
So I got to spend 5
Sorry,
Five
sorcery points to get the
yeah.
level back. So yeah, roll that damage, and it's going to drop
2
you.
more d6.
2 more d6?
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Thank you. So that is 7, 12, 16, 21, 24.
Nice. It's looking pretty rough. The water, as it's being shaped, falls off and hits the ground. It can't really keep its form. Sorting up.
Now, you said that causes it to run away, right?
Yeah, it's going as far away as it can. 30 feet.
Oh, so yeah, I can still get to it.
Yes. It's on the water. It doesn't have amazing.
No.
Can't go
Alright.
90 feet.
Well, what do we think is going to happen?
You're going to hit it twice. If you miss, I'll be impressed.
16 plus
That'll hit.
9. And 13 plus 9.
That'll hit. Roll damage. Rolling that damn blade.
It's 10.
Soren just babbling, Solomon just like, oh.
18.
The action's just going on around me.
You see some of it. You
Yeah.
only focus on one part. So
Right.
You kind of like, anything outside that I can see. Check up. It's looking real bad.
Firebolt.
Okay.
Do I
Get a
get
nat
damage?
20.
So roll what?
Do I get damage since I'm inside it?
No, you got pushed out.
Okay.
10, 20,
Yeah, you did
28. Yeah, it's like 31.
Damn. I was hoping to kill it to get another point for Thor.
And it's just it becomes steam almost instantaneously as this thing dies.
I really wanted to call lightning for the big final battle.
Alright.
Because I'd be like, alright, water people.
This is real
lightning."
bad, guys.
Save that for Miss Terry.
Well, I have to get more kills to do it. So I was like, dang. So I would kill it because it would count for Thor's will. I've been doing that thing where I do all the damage and I don't kill it.
Where's Father while this is going on?
Father's
Oh, Father's dead. That's right.
writhing
switched
on,
him.
writhing on the ground. The tentacles
Alright.
are still moving.
Alright, let's look. He's gonna he's looks like he's okay. And he's gonna wake up Twilight.
Mm-hmm. We can't do anything for it.
Let's just wait.
You're like you got
Let's
the nat
just
20.
wait for him to wake up.
So that'll be a short rest.
Oh, thank
It's
God!
gonna be 8 hours.
Because I'm gonna use my arcane recovery.
So if you'd like to expend some hit die to heal, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been hit.
I'm aware.
So
I was like, I haven't taken any
By
damage.
the people that have been.
So I
I
can.
thought you were looking at me, and I was like,
The hit die for you, Morena.
Mm-hmm.
When you want to take a short rest,
Mhm.
you can spend 10 d6 plus 4 each.
Mm-hmm.
So put you to be plus 40, but you can pick how many you want to do. So if you want to do, you've only been hit what? Barely.
47 or half of my life, pretty much.
So you would want to do a few.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 3.
So it'd be 3d6 plus
4.
12.
Or yeah, sorry. That is
Welcome to the ropes,
6,
guys.
7.
what was
So I
it?
got 19.
The ropes. So here you go, 19. As you theoretically throw those in the fire until you take a long rest. So, as you guys wait and twilight hits, where are you guys sitting at?
Okay, so I guess does his body retaliate if we get close to it?
Yeah, Solomon's?
Yes.
No. Father's? Yes.
Okay, no. Because I was going to suggest pulling
They're next to
Solomon
each
out
other.
of the temple and at least being outside the temple.
They're next to each other. So you're going to get close to Father's tentacly body.
Even if I approach from the other side, closer to him.
You can attempt. You don't know the exact distance you need.
I'm not attempting shit. I'm sitting by the door.
I'm going to attempt to get to the other side of Solomon and shift him.
Okay, make a dex save. Get advantage because you're alert, right? Or you get advantage if you know it, right? Because one of your features is
Not blind and deaf and or
yep. So you can get advantage.
No, I don't remember what that was.
Roll 2 more times.
Ain't great. It's only 8.
As one of them shoots out from around Solomon's body, as you go in to grab him, you see that the tentacles were going on his body and hiding on his, like, from behind view. As you make a con save.
God damn it.
19.
You succeed and you
Thank
repel it.
fucking
Thank you.
God.
It would be the worst to
You're going
fight.
to take damage from repelling it, but could be worse. That you're going to take 20 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus.
It's you see him, like, for a moment, his eyes, skin drains, eyes go black, and then he just, like, pops out. And you see it forms into a mass. And, like, skids off and fits in between some of the cracks in the ground.
Can I try to firebolt it?
Certainly can.
29.
Roll damage.
11.
It runs still.
It's gonna take over the whole town.
But you can touch it now.
Drag his ass out.
Burn
You
the whole
guys sit
town.
outside waiting for twilight. As it comes,
How long until twilight?
about an hour and a half.
So I can still technically take a short
Yep.
rest to regain that.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Yeah, spend the hit die. So you guys take your short rest. After a while, you hear from the mace as you repel this thing. You see Solomon's body glow the orange tinge of twilight. His eyes begin to repulse the black ooze as it shakes and everything. You see the ink come out of his mouth, out of his eyes, out of his ears. And you see around Solomon's body a visage of a man in full plate with a gleaming dawn-like face. As you just see it, Solomon's hand goes in a different voice, "Be gone." And you just see this radiant energy explodes the entity.
Lord. Thank you.
As Solomon, this is the first time you've noticed you've breathed.
Damn, that's cool.
Welcome back.
Could have been lightning.
Did
All
you
right.
guys just see
You petty man. You petty person.
Could have been lightning. Thor does lightning. Yours is just a blinding light.
Yes, how dare my religious character care about my religious stuff?
Your friend is alive.
I knew he was alive.
So, what are you gonna do, Solomon?
I'm gonna breathe. Some. But then I'm gonna get real serious. I'm gonna be like, where is she?
I don't think we should go after her right this very moment.
We've waited several hours.
I know, we can wait a few more.
What?
She might be inking the whole town by now.
Look, I understand, but while the rest of you were being held, I wasted just about every single gosh damn spell that I've got right now. I ain't got shit. And if we wind up in that situation again, I'm not going to be able to hold down the fort. So we are going to rest our asses up. We are going to strike first thing tomorrow morning, and you are not going to give me any backsass, young man.
I second that because I only have 3 spell slots and 5 sorcery
16-year-old.
points.
Chet's like, he's like mad.
Just fanned it up. Switch's gonna come and just be like,
Dude,
I don't think she's going to wait. You may want to rest for 8 hours, but...
Oh, and I'm sorry, when your ass gets held again, who's going to save you?
That means nothing.
No offense, big guy.
Yeah, no offense. You didn't really do anything other than hold people. So don't come at me all hot. You wasted all your spell slots. If you were someone who could actually hit someone, that would be different.
I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna go towards the noise.
He's coming towards you. You see barnacles this far across his face.
Who is it?
Mayfire. On a crutch.
I'm gonna go and put his arm around mine.
And now you're fully barnacled.
Well, I'm gonna put the hand
It's
like
you-
this.
He comes up to you with... Miss Terry needs me. I ran as fast as I could.
Evasive thoughts, so he can just speak clear and through.
You see, he's like, Miss Terry needed me. I am the last part to revive the ancient Leviathan.
Okay,
Oh,
so
gosh.
that's bad.
Hmm.
So that's why you were hiding from her and everyone else. I
Once
guess.
you left, I realized it got worse when she was there.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm realizing now that my family has been cursed through the Leviathan's lineage. We are meant to resurrect it.
So...
Oh, they didn't hear that, so I'm gonna go ahead and relay that.
Hmm.
He's the missing piece to
So,
revive him.
The rest of my family and Triton tribe have already been pulled into the sea in the last hour.
that explains that. So, are you saying you need to get farther away? Do you need to die, but not by her hands? Do you need... What does she need you exactly for?
Does she need your body or your soul?
Either. Both.
So if you died right here, would she still need you?
I don't want to die.
Well, I'm just hypothetically.
I don't know.
Oh, golly.
I have a space. We can go.
All right, let's go. Where is it?
The south of town. Inside the watchtower, I made a small room for myself.
And this protects you from her?
It's a room that if we go to, it'll take time for them to find.
Does she know of it?
No,
Are you sure?
as far as I know. I only can do so much.
I mean, it's the best option.
I feel the ocean calling to me.
Okay.
Are you relaying all of this?
Yes. I
I'm
feel
in.
like
Let's go to the rim.
Yeah, I second.
You wanted to wait it out anyway. We.
Yeah, let's do that, please.
So, since he's limping,
I was going to say, am I carrying him?
yeah, either he can carry him or I can cast haste.
I'm carrying him.
Whoop.
Oh,
As
no.
you pick up, you hear the cracks and you see barnacles fall off of him.
Solomon, how many of us can you make invisible at once?
Good question. Ooh, do I have greater invisibility? That's the question.
I don't think so.
I don't think you have it prepared.
Yeah, I think not.
Can this just be used on one
Oh, I
person or
do.
many?
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do. Okay.
Where's your greater invisibility? Still just one.
Oh.
Greater invisibility allows you to attack and not go invisible.
Oh.
Invisibility at higher levels can do a multiple.
Is it a concentration? Yep.
All right. Well, I can make
One.
one person
So if you
invisible.
cast Barnacle Man, I'm sorry, what's his name?
All you know is
Mayor
Mayor
Mayfire.
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 Make him invisible.
Visible, yeah. So that way we
Okay.
can
So I'm carrying nothing.
carrying nothing.
All right. So then I will cast invisibility.
Just make it a little unsuspicious, like shoulder, like firemen carry. Because that looks a little less suspicious
Yeah.
if you're going like this.
Oh, firemen exist
know
in
what I
this
mean?
in this
Technically,
medieval society. Sure.
Firemen.
What do you
Yeah, man made of fire. We just fought
I don't know,
water, man.
wizards?
Water Ganassis.
Water Ganassis.
If you do invisibility at 5th level, you could do 4 people.
Four people. And how many of us are there?
5.
5.
Okay.
Can anybody
Else go.
else go invisible or disguise themselves?
I have a disguise kit. That's it.
That would work, technically.
Yeah, it's
So I'd like to disguise myself
All
as.
right. Roll sleight of hand with your proficiency. Well, roll sleight of hand, and then are you proficient in it?
Disguise kit, yes.
Well, I mean proficient in with sleight of hand.
Yes.
So then add your proficiency on top.
So
So
you're gonna roll your dice, add the 8, and then add your proficiency bonus. That is a
Nat
nat 20.
You take pieces of things and you change. You look like, what are you trying to look like?
I wanted to look like a priest. Or not the priest,
You-
one of the brotherhoods.
So you look like one of the clerics.
Yes.
So you look like a different version of the clerics.
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Flawlessly.
Alright, and are you going to cast invisibility on everyone else?
Yep.
You guys are all invisible.
Alright, we gotta
So-
stay quiet and stay tight knit.
Stealth. You guys can't see each other.
Yeah.
So there's just voices. So you guys are going to roll stealth with advantage and try and stay near each other.
I'm going to connect
You too,
invasive
Chris.
thoughts
Oh,
with
yes.
Mayfire so I know where I'm going. So that way it looks like I'm guiding.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
Miss being a rogue.
It's not a good night.
With advantage, you're invisible.
Oh, good.
You're moving stealthily enough where I'm going to say that your armor isn't going to cause an issue.
Oh, that's true.
Alright, that is 13.
And you still got. You also have to do it. You're trying to blend in.
Okay, so that's
26.
stealth?
Yeah.
Stealth, you said? Yeah, 26.
The most invisible one is the one that's visible.
just blends right
Irony. As you walk, it's getting darker and darker out. As you get closer to the ocean, because the guard tower is on the ocean, technically by the ocean, just raised up. So it's like the lighthouse guard tower. As you get closer, you hear. As in your invisible state, you still look over, and you see there are individuals with a giant barnacle shell dragging behind them, walking around the town.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
I told y'all.
As people are shutting themselves in houses. As you get closer to the ocean, you meet the guard tower with the lighthouse. He tells you that there is his entrance is at the base of the lighthouse portion. So you stealth your way there. He reaches out. He asks you to bend down. He reaches out and he touches a stone and pushes it in as a door opens. You go in. It is a room not much bigger than this one, with a single bed, a writing desk, and a bookshelf. The door closes, and bioluminescent algae from the sea light up.
Wow.
Gonna have ritual cast alarm on the door.
Okay, you spend the 10 minutes to ritual cast and put it down as the invisibility drops.
We all here?
Yep.
Cool. Lyran, are you alright? Of course.
Nothing.
Oh, crap.
Jeez Louise.
I got nothing, man.
Is this a short rest?
This is going to be a long rest if you guys want.
I'll take a long rest.
It's gonna be a long rest.
So as he hobbles over to the desk and he's like, I have to write. And he begins to write. He just last will and testament.
It's
Wow.
preparing for the worst.
We better
Um,
do this in shifts, guys.
As he does, he pulls out a vat of water, crushes up some stuff. You see, it shimmers and glows, and you can see outside. You get a view from the lighthouse looking down at the ocean, down
Oh,
at the city.
Nice.
neat.
As about 10 minutes go by, you'll hear, guys,
Oh, thank Palo.
you guys okay?
Yes, we're hidden. Where are you?
In the air.
I was going to suggest that if you weren't already.
I killed about 10 of them.
Wow.
Are they still on the boat?
Not anymore.
All right, cool. Just making sure.
Where are you guys?
That's
Lighthouse?
a secret.
I would. What?
Lighthouse. Hidden room.
Okay, I'm gonna take the boat up and hover it by the top of the lighthouse.
Maybe not so directly above us, because that might call to. Yeah.
It's a secret.
Fine, then I'll just. Where do you want me to go then?
Up is fine. Just hover kind of in the water or above the water. You know, nothing really.
Okay, I'll go as high as I can.
That's not quite so safe considering we're dealing with water, like things.
She's going. He goes as high as she can in that boat. The airship. She's like, guys, you guys see the water?
Not from the room we're in, really. No. Like I imagine the bucket's facing
He's- he-
town.
The direction.
And
Now we
what do
can.
we see?
The water is slowly turning black and inky itself as it, from about the distance from where you saw, it's turning black and inky as every so often you see a tentacle.
Like a big one?
Like,
Like a tentacle. Like an ancient one.
like huge.
Okay.
Like a space octopus.
As
So is huge like the size of a house?
huge, you know the stone giants?
Sure.
Yeah, like about the size of this, a little bit bigger than the size of my house.
Okay.
Just a tentacle.
Great.
As you see, also, Miss Therese standing out on the ocean, walking on the water. Brother is with her. As they're leading more and more in.
All right.
And that is where we're going to end today's session. Town under siege.
There's always a town under
Right.
siege.
Shocker.
Good thing you guys did this. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed this more. I don't even know how to describe this session.
Wet.
Wet.
Horrible.
Roller
Jacked
coaster.
The worst.
You guys can take,
Tentacruel.
Yeah, that's it.
okay, I was gonna let you take a long rest, but nope. Everyone roll initiative. 10.
Oh gosh.
That's fine. I'm fully healed and I got all my stuff.
Okay, so you guys take your you not have to roll initiative. So you,
No, I was doing
oh.
it just because.
So thank you guys so much for being here. Next week we're going to be posted on Facebook and Discord on what we're going to do. Most likely be a performance check unless, someone wants to do a
One shot.
But until then, thank you guys for being here and we will see you guys next time. Bye!